We're way too big.
The embiggening.
Oh, but that's as small as we can go.
All right. Hello, Twitch. We're live.
Ah, nice try, Ninja. I'm on an ad.
Well,
Now
we're
Twitch has ads.
we're almost live.
Yeah, we're literally just big enough to fit in the spaces.
We are enlivening. All right. What are good tags that are going to get us a whole bunch of viewers?
Big
Hot,
boobs.
hot porn, boobs. Nah. We can't be deceptive. That'll piss people off. They'll give us.
No, like juicy pussy and hot tub.
Incest porn.
Hot, moist, wet dungeons and Dungeons Dragons. There we go.
Oh, I know. Hashtag roll.
Is that what we're doing?
My tags are hot, moist, wet Dungeons Dragons.
Or like tight puss and large cucumbers.
Put eggplant emojis too. Let them know we're serious.
50 Shades of Prison.
There you go.
Do that. 50 Shades of Prison. Because we're in prison again.
All right. Post.
Prison. My rebound girlfriend.
Proper social media activities. All
In
right.
prison, you're the girlfriend, man.
That gets a mute.
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you?
Huh?
In
All
prison. Never mind.
Now that that's out of the way.
Fuck some sense, man.
I can close some of these many tabs asking about holy symbols and crafting. All right, guys. Here you are in the capital of the city-state of Gulg. The Forest Queen has declared that you are criminals, and all of her top people have all framed you for a variety of crimes. So you find yourself trapped in the dungeons deep below the great tree. Here in the roots, in the understructure, you find yourself trapped among some other bedraggled slaves that are here in their rags. There is a small halfling, Sark. He's introduced himself. He's sitting here. He's in pretty high spirits, despite the fact that you're all about to die in the Great Games. You've got a nameless black spear elf who hasn't talked to anybody. She leans against the wall here. She sort of digs the dirt out from underneath her fingernails and tries not to draw the attention of anybody. Doesn't say anything to anybody. It looks like Varenza has approached this Thrycreen who sits here curled up, sort of half hidden in the rocks in the middle of the room here. There's a human at the far end of the room. He's got a big smile on his face, and he's looking at your group.
I don't like that guy.
Who, Sock? Who are you talking
The
to?
guy that's smiling at us.
Yeah, which guy? Silas?
Yeah, why is he smiling at us like that? What's up?
Creepy guy.
Creepy guy. So do we get in trouble to kill a prisoner?
Yes.
There's somebody else, too. Where's he at? Oh, this guy. Right. Silos. This guy in the back here. He's going to step forward towards the group and introduce himself. He says his name is Silos of House Kulik. He's a merchant.
How did you wind up in here?
Human trafficking?
The
He
Queen!
drank all the kulik.
He'll tell you the Queen accused me of smuggling spell components for some reason.
Good fuck.
We spent the entire first act of this game discussing magical spell components and how to get them, and now we literally just get a guy that'll sell them. What a giant waste of fucking time.
Yeah,
No,
so, like,
sir,
that's-
no, sir. You misunderstand. I am Silos of House Kulik, a simple merchant. For some reason, that blasted queen accused me of smuggling spell components. The very idea. I am innocent, of course. But I've been condemned to this vile hunt of hers. I don't stand a chance, of course. If you help me escape and get me back to my household, I can make it worth your while. Is it a deal?
Well, you get us spell components.
Yeah, can we get spell components right now?
Unfortunately, he does not have any spell components to give.
You're a smuggler. Don't you have anything up your ass?
Exactly. Like you have, like we all have our wallets.
No.
I fucking rolled.
We all heard it.
What was the DC on the ass check? That's what I want to know.
That was just a DM, DM roll as to whether something is true or not, and I rolled a 4.
Okay. So we socialize before we go out and probably die.
Is there anyone else of note? Let's see. Let's recap. So we've got an unknown black spear elf, Silos. Who did you say the smiler was? Sark.
Where's Taruk?
Wait, why are the
I'm over here.
Where?
Let's say I'm over here.
Ah, there you are. All right, so
Hold
he
up,
approached
I'll be
you.
right
So
back.
here he is. And Varenza, you there, Sec?
Oh yeah.
You have approached a Thrycreen warrior.
Hey, next. Stereo.
Echo,
On your
echo,
warrior.
echo, echo, echo.
Well, he's muted himself, so that's it.
A tall, majestic mantis warrior sits impassively near the center of the room. You walk up, and you stare at the Thrycreen, saying nothing for an extended period of time. It makes the Thrycreen uncomfortable.
Sorry, chewing. Chewing. Sorry, I was having my snack. I do my best as I can, since it's very hard to pronounce in Thrycreen, that I introduce myself as Vrensa, a friend of many Thrycreen.
The Thrycreen perks up. You said that in an attempt at Thrycreen?
Yeah, I'm fluent Thrycreen. It's just very, very difficult to pronounce. So it
Yeah,
comes out as, like,
humans have a hard
really
time
broken.
saying it. Yeah.
Yeah,
But you know it. All right.
yeah.
The Thrycreen will try to speak in Gulgan, which doesn't sound a whole lot like Tyrian or Urukite, but it's all common. So if you struggle, you can understand. So it's like a couple layers of lost in translation here. But the Thryceen
Yeah,
says,
I say,
"So, hunter becomes hunted. Yes? No? Soft shell, human, hunt, great hunter, click. Hunter needs pack. This hunter has no pack now. You be my pack for hunt. Maybe we hunt hunters. Yes? No?
I like.
and I reply in Thrycreen. There's no need to be common if you don't wish to. But yes, I also have other Thrycreen packmate, Chichkaran. He has been my packmate for a while now. What are you called?
Karik.
Daruk.
Karik.
Greek. I am Vrensa. And I don't know what the equivalent is, but I do a traditional Thrycreen greeting, whatever, a bow or whatnot.
All right. Well, it seems to want you to become its packmate, and then it will hunt by your side during the Red Moon hunt, where you're all going to be hunted by the nobles of Gulg. Do you agree to these terms? Will you join the Thrycreen in the hunt?
Hunted by the note. Oh no.
What is he saying?
I already have a group of packmates. Will you join our pack?
The Thrycreen is overjoyed to be invited into your pack, and it nods its head emphatically.
I bring him back to the party and I introduce him.
All right.
Hey guys, this is Greek. He has been looking for a packmate, and he looks to be a formidable warrior.
Has he just gotten thrown in here recently, or I'm surprised he hasn't made any other friends at this point.
Karik,
I might be the only one here that speaks Thrakreen.
Karik has one friend.
Who's your friend?
Karik points at the man across the room who's grinning at the party.
Would he also be joining our pack?
Karik shrugs. Very human gesture, but it's trying to fit in.
I'm not
Russ is
sure.
gonna.
I'm not sure prison cell is the best place to be making new friends.
We
It
don't
is
have
when the
a
wardens
job.
are trying to kill you.
Yeah.
He sees that you're looking at him, so this guy's gonna come over and introduce himself. And he says, "Ah, we meet again! You were defending the caravan, weren't you? Fine fight, that! I see that the Forest Queen's well-known fickle nature has asserted itself. Ah, well, that's the way of the world. What say you we combine forces? You're all bully fighters. We can give those dratted Gulg nobles a run for their money."
Were you one of those ambushers, or were you one of the people alongside the caravan?
He just grins widely and gives you a wink.
Ah, ambusher. I see.
I don't know if you recall, but you were ambushed by a group that included some
Yeah.
Thrycreen. So
Fine.
Semponius and Karik here were actually the guys that attacked you earlier while you were on the road.
Hey, I mean, we're all friends in jail when we're fighting the bourgeoisie.
Oh, this is twisted fate, ain't it?
Twisted fate. You all wind up in the dungeons together.
Hmm.
Anyway,
What are-
Semponius has a big smile on his face, and he seems to let bygones be bygones, and now that you're all in the hole together, he's like, we can all be allies. We'll get out of here yet.
Was he the guy smiling at us?
Yes.
Yes. Can I give him like one good
So,
punch?
I gave him just like a sign.
Semponius, so was this just a standard caravan raid, or was there more to it?
Ah, I heard that you were transporting an incredibly valuable necklace.
Yeah, that necklace didn't look all that special to us when we saw it.
I feel that we were the prize for.
Yeah,
We were the people.
the treasure.
They asked us on purpose not to look into it, not to look in the crate, and I wouldn't be surprised that once we opened the crate, we would have just realized that it was for something of no value.
I just read General. Oh my God, Cast.
You were given this quest by Mignon of Asticles, correct?
Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll have you know that she's a fake. She's not an Asticles at all.
Oh,
You know who your real identity?
He'll tell you he knows because he himself is Semponius of Asticles. He'll tell you that she's been running around using the Asticles name, given the rest of the Asticles a bad name by her activities. One of these days, she'll get hers.
oh, you can bet.
He was trying to steal that necklace out from under her. Just imagine, if
18 for insight.
oh, echo.
I guess somebody would open speaker or something.
I'm on push to talk.
All right, so he's here. What do you guys say?
I mean, Spencer looks at the group. I'm willing to let bygones be bygones. We can use whatever allies we can get. Prison.
Traxxas walks over and
Last
says,
time.
I have a snack. He pets his snack.
Yes. You have a snack. Where the hell is Diamond, anyways? He did this shit last week.
Diamond, flaky like a box of corn pops.
Don't know what to do about Diamond.
Flaky like a box of corn flakes? That's probably a better analogy.
Just to reiterate the situation. This guy's name is being used by the woman that hired us to give that treasure to Gulg.
Yes.
Right. And he ambushed us on the caravan because... Why exactly?
No,
Alright.
he's not the one who hired us. Minion of Asticles hired
No,
us.
yeah, I know.
Mignon.
The fake one hired us, yes, but he's still the
Right.
one that attacked us while we were on the road.
Because he thought we had a real necklace.
Well, he's also trying to undermine her, right? Like, she's using his family name, so he's trying to steal her treasure and ruin her reputation and get the forest queen pissed off at her.
Alright, so it was more her than us.
Correct.
Okay.
And he's happy now because he knows how tough you are in a fight. And he knows you'll be a valuable asset in getting the hell out of this alive.
I mean,
Well, we have
Yeah.
a little bit of a problem. We don't really have much on us right now to be able to fight.
He nods solemnly. I know, those bastards took everything from me as well.
We need to find something.
They even got Karik's tchotchka. Can you believe it? His precious tchotchka.
I used to have a tchotchka.
Yes.
Is that like a person? Did they
Embarrassing.
kidnap his wife or something? What's a tchotchka?
It's a throwing star made out of thrycreen spit.
I know I was saying it in character, so doesn't know what that is.
Does Daggermaw recognize Crick's smell as the Bright Queen who threw a tchotchka at her and missed?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know how close the thrycreen got, and I don't think you ever did a thorough investigation at the time.
Was that the right cream that ran away when I used this and whispered? Was that him?
roll a nature check.
That's what I'm saying. Like, these are the guys that tried to ambush your caravan after the Gith attacked you.
Or a history check. Probably history.
Daggermaw is looking very suspiciously at Crick right now.
Unfortunately, all of the rest of their guys got wiped out when they were captured. So it's just them. Just the two of us survived. He looks around and he says, some of these others might be useful. Probably not
Can
the
you send
elf.
Why? What's wrong with the elf?
It's a fucking elf.
Okay, look past your prejudices for 0.3 of a second. What's up with
Agree
the
with
elf?
him.
Aren't you like half elf?
Yes.
Yeah, but we don't necessarily like the helps either.
This guy's a merchant. To his way of thinking, all of the elves are raiders who attack merchant caravans, so he doesn't like them at all.
Half elves are more like a bunch of abandoned kids.
Mm-hmm.
And elves.
Yeah, we got motor problems with.
I shout out over at the elf. It's like, hey, are you one of the raider elves?
The elf ignores
That's
you.
so upfront it hurts.
Morg once again with no tact.
Well, that answers that then.
But apparently, Castor put some pot in my boot. Is that canon and shit?
Nope.
Okay.
Fuck
Absolutely.
greed.
The marijuana plant has been extinct on the Dark Sun world for several millennia, unfortunately.
So he's the only person who has it at NPC. So, the last pot.
The last of the last. It's very dry. All right. So, does anybody else want to interact with the prisoners or do anything here in the cells?
What
I
did
mean,
we
I
establish-
already created something. What else what is there to do? That no one wants to talk to the elf.
What did we establish with Sark last session?
All right. You talked
The-
briefly with Sark, but you didn't ask many questions. Sark introduced himself. A dirty, grim-looking halfling sits on one filthy corner of the cell. He speaks in a disgusted tone, and he says, "So, more fodder for the tree-hugging nobles, eh? You're bound for the Red Moon hunt as well, are you? Well, we're trapped in the same sand pit, so we might as well make the most of it. I've been well fed for the hunt, so have no fear. My name's Sark."
Can I say to him,
Do you get that reference? He's saying, "Have no fear, I've been well fed, so I'm not going to eat you," because halflings are cannibals that eat humanoids.
Yes, I'm well aware.
Okay. I just want to make sure you get the reference he's making there about not wanting to eat you right now.
I'm gonna bend down to the halfling and I'm going to say, greetings, halfling warrior. What should I say to him? I'm meant to have a deep connection with halflings. God damn it! What am I meant to use it for?
Tell him about your
Oh.
backstory, about your parentage, about your homeland.
My
Someone
father
needs to
gave
go on a
me
long
a
tangent
small
right now.
loan of 1,000,000 silvers. I wanted to build a wall.
Okay, I thought that was actually your backstory.
All right, then let's go. Okay, fine. I'll go actual backstory. I kneel down to the Sark Halfling warrior and I go, "Greetings, fellow king. You may know, fuck. There's a word that in Halfling means my character. Whatever. Whatever. I will bend down and say, greetings. I am a life taker of your people. I am sure you know. I am sure that you know of me and my kind.
I'm a halfling of the Kawuli tribe.
Yes. Tell me, how did you end up in this decrepit cell?
It's a good question. It doesn't say. I'm going to say that, all right, so Sark will tell you a little bit about himself. Well, I ran with a gang of halflings in the Crescent Forest, and we travel through the forest, and whenever we find a tasty morsel, some good hunting, we'll take them down with our blow darts. And we had a good run of it for a while, me and me mates, me and my friends. Me and me Kawuli tribe mates, we were traveling around, and I got separated from me pack, and I was captured. I was captured by some of the Golgan warriors, and they brought me here for the games. Normally, they said they'd just kill us for being little bastards that hunt them when they enter the forest. But instead of killing me on the spot, they said I'd have a chance to earn me freedom in the Red Moon Games. Allegedly, the hunters of Golg, they're real big into honor, the honor of the hunt, and so to get the most honor, they hunt us. And whoever can hunt us with the least number of followers and with the least amount of equipment then earns the most honor. And then any nobles that don't survive in the Red Moon hunt, they are considered not good enough to be nobles at all. So it's a very survival of the fittest sort of thing.
And what normally happens with the hunted?
Well, most of them die, or they escape into the forest and find their freedom.
How long are we supposed to survive to win?
Well, the objective is to escape the hunting nobles. So, I don't know.
If we were to kill, or if we were to kill a noble, what would happen to us?
Well, the way Sark explained it, the nobles, if they lose, they are considered weak, and nobody cares. So if you kill the nobles, that's fair. Like, during the game, they can kill you. You are the hunted, but you can also kill them and prove that they're not strong enough to be nobility in the town of Gulg.
Yeah, but we wouldn't, like... You said that they get respect by fighting unarmed... Well, not fighting unarmed, but fighting with the least equipment possible. If we managed to beat them while using even lesser equipment, we wouldn't, say, get promoted to their level. We still remain slaves no matter what.
No, they're just worse than slaves.
Escape slaves.
The only
point is we can't
the only
get
real
credit for it.
rules here, the only real rules are you are now prisoners and you would be executed, but instead you will be hunted. And the hunt is an execution, but it gives you the chance to run.
Well, okay. I'm fairly good at running.
So how are we supposed to get our equipment back, though?
Sark laughs. Silos the merchant tells you, I would gladly pay for new equipment for you should you get me out of here alive. Trust that I can get it. My family is not the biggest and most powerful of noble houses, but we can certainly afford to pay a hero that saves the patriarch of the family a fair wage in silver, no less.
They have an item that is not replaceable of mine.
Can I do an insight check to see if he's full of shit?
Sure.
Natural 20. He is literally a congealed form of animated shit.
Hold on. 19.
Your insight tells you that he is telling the truth. He will pay you in silver if you get him out of here alive.
So he's who he claims to be, effectively. Or at least that's what my insight is telling me.
It doesn't sound like he's lying to you. He doesn't have any of the tells. He's not sweating. His eyes aren't darting around. He seems to be straightforward. Straightforward
like
in
the
his
cut of his
appeals to
jib.
live.
I like the cut of his jib. I say, he can tag along. Could use the money if we make it out of here alive.
I will look to the halflings and to the halfling and say, "And what of you? Would you like to join our little party?"
The halfling looks at you and says, I guess. Although I'm sure most of you will die.
Mo, bitch.
I say to the halfling in halfling native tongue, so that nobody else can understand me. If more die, we only have to outrun the slower ones.
Good point. You desert folk are so soft. You don't know the forest like I do. You're all gonna get eaten up by wildlife.
You
The-
motherfucker.
The first time you see a
You
bog
know the
waiter,
fact-
you'll shit your pants. Just wait and see.
Is he saying this in halfling or out loud?
Yeah, he's saying it out loud.
Say it out loud, but you can't understand it because it's a different language that you can't speak. I think I'm the only one who could speak it.
Well, he's not speaking in halfling. He's speaking in common. Although he's speaking in Gulgan common, so it's got a thick accent.
Oh, I thought you meant me. Oh, never mind.
This motherfucker.
He's just saying in general he expects most of you to die, but he'll tag along. I mean, they're hunting him too.
Has he ever heard of the halfling meat shield?
Let's just say Sark is probably not the most trustworthy fellow.
Neither am I.
Right. Is anyone going to approach the elf? Does anyone approach the elf?
So I'll do it. You're practically cousins.
Go. What? How does that? Oh,
Somebody
I thought you said you'll do it. You mean soul do it? I feel like that's gonna go worse if I go over there than any of us because I'm a half elf. Don't they detest me with a passion?
Yes.
That's why I want you to do it.
Because it'll be funny.
You know what? Sure. Racist about it. Let's see who's more racist.
Sol goes to the front and he goes, "I'll go. I'll talk to the elf. Then you have my sword and my bow and my axe."
You guys
And my
arm me?
pork.
Wait, I just realized that we don't have any weapons. Damn.
Yeah, no weapons.
No, wait,
What about some ponies?
Daggermaw still has her teeth. Show him.
wait, is Daggermaw with us?
Yes.
They just left it.
I wasn't going anywhere without my dog.
Oh, so who's going? Sol and Morg?
Yeah, I go.
While they're doing all this conversation, I'm starting to see if I can collect items. I go and ask around if anyone has anything left on them or if they're completely empty. Like
That's a
anything
big
like
bag.
ropes or cords or whatever they might have.
Wait, what are you getting a model for, Ninja?
So, checking my notes, it seems as if this is an elf dude, not an elf lady.
Doody-doody-doo.
So I'm going to use this
In all
model.
honesty,
Should just be
I cannot
flat
tell the
chested.
difference.
Don't be scripted.
I remember. I just realized last session, I made Soul's model finally, and then I get right back to this. Wow.
Yep. Very funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe not quite that big. Pretty
Are
big.
we in? Our characters, are they in the jail right now?
You are in the dungeons, which are underneath the great tree. Gulg has an enormous tree, like a world tree, like a Yggdrasil world tree kind of thing in it. A huge tree, and it's got these enormous roots. And some
Is
of the
this,
roots are hollow. And when you go down through, she lives inside the tree, and in the roots of the tree. That's where you find these dungeons here. So you are in tree roots.
Wait, can you burn the tree down?
I don't know. Without burning ourselves? No, probably.
Wait,
Probably
is the
not.
tree flammable though? Like, would it be a war crime to do so?
Like, are we in a specific room in this?
You are in the
Or-
dungeons below the tree.
It's
So
made of
it's-
the roots though, right?
So it's a pretty vast and large space here. Huh?
Yeah, it's a complex network of routes. You can explore it. It's very maze-like, and none of them really go anywhere. Most of them taper until you can't fit through the passage anymore.
I look for material,
All
like rocks, anything sharp.
I want you to roll a check. Survival.
So if I can find my. I have my sheet open.
Wait, so the dungeons are the roots of the tree, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're in the tree.
I guess I closed my window. Give me a
An
second, I'll go.
enormous tree. The biggest tree you've ever seen.
Survival. Okay. And I am proficient with it too. $28.
Ooh, 28's a good roll. All right. Yeah, you do find just enough material to craft a holy symbol, given enough time. You need more than 5 hours, less than 6.
So what I would like to do is like have kind of a necklace of it, and I want to get her some nice pieces of wood and everything, and kind of craft it into kind of a symbol of flame. But I want to char it, as if it shows, that under magical flames.
All right. Do you have a way to char it?
Yes, I
You still
can.
got-
Level 7, I can summon flames directly from the planes of fire.
All right. And it doesn't have any component requirements that you don't meet yet?
No, it's a level 7 fire cleric ability.
All right. And it doesn't say you need a holy symbol or anything?
No, it just says that I have the ability.
All right.
It's a flame that can be per meter, like per level. I can increase, the size of it. And right now I can do. I gotta find it. I can do 1 cubic foot per level, or above 7.
All right. So it's made out of wood, right? You don't have any. You don't have any
depending on the
tools. You need a tool of some kind.
Am I wrong to assume that Dagger Maw is a skag from Borderlands?
All right. So you find that in the crafting process, when you go to make it, you don't have the required tools. So you need to get yourself something that you can cut with.
That's why I was looking for rocks or anything that could be sharp. Like a flint. Well, not a flintstone, but
Also, remember, you got a party that can help you.
or some bones. I'm sure in the dungeon like this, there's probably gonna be some bone.
What are you trying to cut exactly?
I want to carve and I want to make out of wood because we're in roots, so I'm not. The wood is not a problem to find.
He needs a rudimentary wood carving tool so he can actually perform the crafting.
Yeah, well, you could always do the whole ghost with the pottery thing with Dagger Maw. She's got some sharp claws.
Is she willing to get away from a claw?
No, no, no. You remember the movie Ghost? How he like goes behind her and helps her shape the pottery. So
Boy, it'd be nice if somebody in your party could just magically make a dagger appear.
it would,
I
but we
like
don't have anybody like that.
if someone could do that. Yeah.
I would just like to bear in mind that every time good old creation bard over here uses his creation ability, he has to expend a second level spell
Yeah, I
slot
already used it once. From now
recast
on,
it.
I have to use it. Yeah, so I can make a dagger, but I would lose the thieves' tools and a second level spell slot.
But
Wait,
the
these
dagger.
tools have a small knife in it. It's like right in the description.
Oh, oh shit.
Let me see. Let me double check if I remember this. I remember this. These tools. Hold on.
I believe so, for cutting the tripwires and things.
Yeah, exactly. It's got like little clippers and files, and see, it's a small file set of lockpicks, a small mirror mounted on a metal handle, narrow-bladed scissors, and pair of pliers. They'll be able to use that stuff to carve.
Sure, I'd allow it. It's not a perfect fit, but, in a pinch, you can MacGyver it and use slightly inappropriate tools. That's fine.
Here you go, Prius.
Oh, perfect.
Hand them the scissors, the narrow-bladed scissors from the thieves tool set. Not exactly a knife, but it should do the trick.
And I cast the fire to keep us warm too.
All right, you still need to make a craft check.
Yeah, what is a craft check though?
It would be a wood crafting tool check.
Yeah, what's
Just for this, it'd probably be what, intelligence or dex, right?
Yeah. If you don't have proficiency, you could just use raw intelligence or dex.
Well, when you use a tool proficiency, it's dependent on whatever ability score is required of the situation. So it would be whatever you decide, Ninja. Like, if it has to be a sizable amount of force, then probably strength.
And that's why I said dex or int. He deliberates on it.
I get a 17.
No, I just didn't say anything.
A 17. All right, success.
Huh? Pretty good.
So it'll take me 5-6 hours. I did create a flame for us to stay warm, and I did step in the flame as well.
You actually don't need to stay warm or cool. Because you are
Oh.
underground, it stays a pretty constant temperature. It's just sort of lukewarm all the time here.
Well, that will be my day pretty much.
Yep.
I guess.
Wait, what
Because
was
I'll
this
take
one
me-
there for?
Morcan busily crafts and hunts for materials for 5 to 6 hours.
Oh, you're making a holy symbol.
He is making a holy symbol so he can use magic.
Okay.
The Red Moon Hunt is coming right up. Use your time wisely. He's making a holy symbol. What do you guys want to do?
That's gonna be
Well,
my weapon.
we were in the
my
middle of a
weapon for-
conversation between Morg and Sol and the elf.
What do you say to the elf?
Without being racist.
I mean, you're half elf.
I mean, yeah, but like, would it be I mean, they don't like me either. Like, we're not gonna go into philosophy of this. Hey, you.
The elf looks up.
You do realize what was the name of it again? The name of the hunt, I forget.
Red Moon Hunt?
The Red Moon Hunt is coming up, and you're just gonna sit here and not try to get any allies.
Curse the Gulg dwellers and their wicked queen. Dune runners consume their black souls.
Whatever that means, but you do realize you're probably gonna die without any help, right?
The elf in filthy rags stands to his full height, contemplating a necklace in the form of a wireframe pyramid. He's going to look up at you, and he's going to say, "My tribe, the Black Spears, they're coming to rescue me."
Sure. And how'd you get in here?
Wait a minute. All right, here it says he stands to his full height, and then down here It says, if approached, the elf woman will confide in the PCs.
You serious?
Okay, so you're
Typo.
you're talking to a hermaphrodite elf.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
This is an elf mutant, little bit ladylike. Not much going on downstairs.
Very sexually confused.
Yeah.
I'm confused. Wait, is that like where's the typo at?
It's here. I'll drag my PDF over here. It's
Oh God, no. I'm just imagining. Oh, thank God.
It's
thought
this
you-
it's this section in yellow right here. It says like to his full height right here, and then down here, if approached, the elf woman will confide in the PCs. Good job, writers. Good job.
Dark Sun.
I was honestly scared for a second there that Ninja was gonna pull out a PNG of a she-male woman.
On stream.
Anyway, the elf is gonna say, "My tribe's gonna come kill all these Gulg nobles, and we'll get out of here, and everything's gonna be great."
But that doesn't answer my question. How did you even get in here in the first place? Elf band of raiders? You be proving every stereotype right, I'm guessing.
Yes.
I knew it. So how'd you get caught? No, tell me.
Shot in the leg. I used to be an adventurer, you know. Hit right in the knee. Can you believe it?
Yeah, I really can. I really can.
Yeah, like that's I've never seen that happen to anyone before.
It's pretty rare. And for an elf to be shot in the knee really cripples your ability to run long distances.
Yeah.
Wonder how that happened.
Well, tell me about your black spears that are supposedly coming to help you. What are you guys even about?
Piss off, half-breed. I've got no more words for you.
Fuck you, tree hugger. Now answer my question.
What's a tree?
You're literally in one.
That's what I like. A part of me wanted to say it's a bit of karmic justice that the tree hugger was imprisoned inside of a tree.
The elves, they're not necessarily into trees all that much in Dark Sun. They like to run across the dunes and the deserts. They are like long distance runners.
A part of me wants to just kick him in the knee and then run away. That'd be a big Fuck off, half breed. Hey, guess what? Wait, which knee did you get shot in?
She did not specify which.
Morg, you think he might be less racist? Well, it might be less racist towards you. But if this goes fail, like, how about we get both the knees? I'm whispering to Morg. I'm whispering this to Morg.
Point out that Long has left the chat.
Wait, is he? Are you seeing? Damn it. Well, never mind then. Should I just kick it in a random? I'm just gonna kick it in a random knee.
I wonder what happened. I guess his parents are bugging him.
I was actually like, I was looking on stream and I was like, hey, Morg's right there. He did come with me. Then I look in chat, and I look in Discord, and he's just not here.
Yeah, we'll have to make do without him. Morg glares at the elf. The elf glares back.
You do realize you're gonna die if you just sit over here and brood all day, right?
Karik is going to scuttle back to the center of the room, curl around warm rock, and blend in with the terrain.
He's kind of built like a grasshopper.
Symponius is going to come over here and lay down and say, well, it's going to be a long day tomorrow. Better catch some Z's, rest up. Conserve your strength and energy for the fight tomorrow. There'll be a lot of Gulgan nobles to gut.
So we really sleep around these prisoners? Is someone going to keep watch?
What are you going to do? Stab them in the throat with your finger?
No, I'm asking. I'm worried if they're going to try to stab us in the throat with their fingers.
Mad God laughs because that's actually something his character could do.
No, I could. No. What I prefer to do is Kalima.
Perfect.
Coup de grace them, and you just specify. I reach into their chest and pull out their heart.
I genuinely wonder if I could.
So that's what necrotic damage looks like.
If I can do enough damage on one turn to this person, I could theoretically flavor it to ripping out somebody's heart.
Kalima, Kalima. You also have to like you. It's kind of written now that you have to go Kalima. What is everyone doing, Ninja?
Symponius is laying down to go to sleep. What are you doing?
Oh,
Well, let me summarize. We've all had our conversations. Greymorn is trying to make an arcane focus. We've recruited Sark and Semponius to our team. Diamond isn't here, so we have no idea what the fuck he's doing. Long was with you, but now he's disconnected, so we don't know what his thoughts are. As for the elf, it's sleeping. As for the elf, she decided that she didn't want to take part in this team, and we are now going to try, I guess, to fall asleep with one eye open because now we're afraid that the elf is going to try and kill us.
the elf. I don't think we can trust anyone in here. In all honesty, they don't. We're all well, probably not the party. Well, even a bit. We're all terrible people, and probably someone's going to try to kill someone.
I missed out. We also recruited the Dry Creen.
Can anyone here go
We
without?
recruited We recruited both of the bandits,
Mm-hmm.
who we totally trust.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They definitely won't kill us in our sleep.
This is
They're
a whole-
definitely not pretending
A whole bunch
they're
of trustworthy people.
This is prison. I don't know. I'm curling up next to Daggerlaw. She's usually got a pretty good sense of what's up.
All right. So you're just going to go over here next to Daggermaw, curl up, get some rest.
I
Can
guess
we
I'll.
select the prisoners during the Blood Moon hunt?
Do we know
I'll
when
start
it's starting?
sleeping over here.
It's like a free for all. Just asking.
Nobody said.
I'm
It must
guessing
be
they'll come for-
soon.
What time is it now? Well, we were probably thrown into the prisons at about mid-afternoon, I'm guessing.
Yeah. By the time Creus finishes, it'll probably be kind of late into the night. But it's several hours before that, if you guys still have stuff to do.
Yeah. We're probably in the middle of the evening right now.
At some point, meals will be delivered by a bunch of guards. Whole bunch of guards. They're going to come down here, and they've got some bread. It's actually pretty good bread, and an amount of water for each person.
They want us fighting fit, ready for the chase.
I wonder what kind of foes we're going to be facing in the forest. How powerful they might be.
We were told they would be nobles.
Wait, Ninja, did they take my bard needle?
But nobles have some nice equipment normally.
Was your bard needle in your hair?
Yes.
If your bard needle was in your hair, I'll allow you to roll a sleight of hand to see how well hidden it was. And if it was hidden enough that none of the guards noticed it, you still have it.
Nat 20. Sleight of hand?
Sleight of hand. Oh,
Why are
gotta,
you rolling in real life?
gotta beat a 20.
Oh, ninja rolled. Never mind.
Yeah, I was rolling for the guards for how observant they were.
Natural one! Natural!
Okay, so you say, no matter what you do, don't look in my hair at my bard needle. And they're like, oh, you got a bard needle. I take it.
Why?
It's actually just face palm.
What's a bar needle, anyways?
That luck.
Is it just a regular needle, or
That luck is
No,
some
it's
shit.
owned by a bard.
So it is like
a
a hair needle.
Hollow for poison.
oh
Yeah. So you use it
Next time I'll use Dice Maiden.
use it to tie back your hair in a bun, and then you pull it out and you stab somebody with it.
It's also poisonous, but I got a nat 1. So apparently my luck is shit. I've gotten 3 nat 1s in 3 different games so far.
Get that bad
And
luck
it's
out of the
big.
way before combat.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
That's terrible. All right. You were unable to sneak that in. Did anybody else have a concealable weapon you wanted to try to sneak in?
Yeah, I'd like to conceal my fist.
Oh,
Put him in
I
my
feel
pocket.
like Mad God's character is just smiling. This is where the monks are.
Well, I
Boy.
tried to hide some phosphorus up my butt and some salt.
Phosphorus. Did you have that
Yeah,
on
I don't think you would have had time to put things up your butt. You could maybe slip something up a sleeve where it wouldn't be noticed, but up your butt would take some time.
Once you
That's a
get
full.
phosphorus,
I mean,
I'm pretty sure suppository is a full turn action.
Well, once
I
Phosphorus,
mean,
phosphorus is part of my cleric like spell kit.
phosphorus.
if we're trying to do rolls to see if we could conceal something, Brentford probably would have tried to conceal her ring of jumping, since that's very small.
Sure.
That's my sleight of hand. Probably not amazing. It's 4. It's not awful.
Yeah, it doesn't beat the
Nice
20 the guard had, so unfortunately, no.
What do you mean? I have +4 to my mod. I haven't even rolled yet.
Oh, I thought 4 was your total. Sorry.
No, 4 is my mod. I was looking at my mod.
Gotcha. 4 would be a big fail.
Nope. 10.
The guards are
Perfectly average.
the guards do a pretty good job of searching everybody and taking all their stuff.
Hey, watch the hand.
The only thing they won't take is your clothing, maybe your shoes.
Wear shoes.
Level 4 spell that I learned is Death Ward. Okay, Ninja.
All right.
Just so you know.
Gotcha.
What spell did you learn, Saul? So I can add it to your character sheet. Oh wait, no. You got. Oh yeah, never mind.
I took Shatter and yeah, that's pretty much all I added. And I took Thunderclap as a cantrip.
You get a double, but yeah.
Thunderclap them cheeks.
I choose that because I want to take Banish, but I need some material for that, and that Ward will be able.
Oh,
to
you're prepping spells that don't have components.
Not the prepping, but like being able to cast it.
Yeah, that's preparing.
Yeah.
Learning means that you learned and you added a new spell to your repertoire,
Yeah, that's
which
what
you
I
don't
did.
need to do as a. You don't.
Well, no,
You
but
already
level
know all
7,
your spells.
level 7, I've unlocked like one that I can actually learn during the day.
No, that's called preparing. Druids and clerics don't need to learn spells. You already know all the spells,
Oh,
so you
okay,
do
see
need to
what I mean.
prepare spells. Whereas wizards learn spells by putting them in their book, and then the other casters that have a limited spell repertoire learn spells on level up.
So you know every spell, but you can only remember like your
So
wisdom.
many a day.
Yeah,
your
yeah,
level.
that's what I mean. That's what I meant. Like,
Yeah.
I'm ready
Yeah.
to cast that.
Yeah,
choo-
the
I
mechanic is
choose-
called preparation.
I try to choose spells that didn't require material.
That's smart.
Hmm.
Except for Noli Symbol, which...
Noli symbol.
I'm hoping Long will come back before I start this next part.
See if we can message him.
He said his parents had
Yeah,
shown up, so he's probably preoccupied with some in real life stuff. Usually the blindfold means AFK. Some time is going to pass. You guys had the 6 hours, and even after Creus finishes, there's another couple hours after that, which is going to bring you right up until 8 p.m. Something is going to happen at 8 p.m., but you had those 8 hours there to do stuff.
I guess we could try searching the cave. I mean,
Exploring.
Creus managed to find a few things.
I doubt I'm gonna find a staff in all this wilderness, but you never know. Maybe. Can we? I don't know if we all want to do this, but can I spend the time between evening and night, just searching the cave, see if we can?
Yep.
trying to find
Roll a
something.
survival check, and I'm sort of going by a gold piece value of things that you scrounge up.
Alright. Survival. 3.
Hey, Ninja, little question about materials.
Yeah.
Some of the materials in, like, the guide for clerics are not necessarily like stuff that exists in the world of Dark Sun.
Yeah.
So like a Shield of Fate, the material is a small parchment with a bit of holy text written on it. Like, what would you replace that with in a place like this?
Probably a small piece of clay with a symbol, like a rune in it.
Okay.
So most things like that, rather than parchment, are going to be made out of little clay tablets. Just like all the money's been replaced by those clay discs, the ceramic discs.
I got a 14.
14. All right, with a 14, you are gonna find. Let me see the numbers here real quick. 14. Not much. What were you trying to scrape together?
I don't know, just a long piece of wood that I could use as makeshift quarterstaff. I mean, nothing,
Makeshift quarterstaff.
nothing of value in particular, just interesting things, I guess.
Now, wood is cheap.
Oh no!
Probably.
Long is in a talk with his girlfriend. Oh no!
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
We should all collectively pray.
I think he's done. I think he's done, boys. I think he's done, boys. This is just
Uh.
awesome. It's not collectively.
Hmm. You do find a quarterstaff, or something usable as a quarterstaff.
Really? Elm quarterstaff, 4 pounds, D6 bludgeoning, D6 bludgeoning. I can do that with my fists. Defensive plus 1 AC, non-lethal. Oh, it is versatile. That's weird. Normally it's a D8 bludgeoning if it's versatile. 2d4. Only cracked. Break on a 1. Quality is elm.
So this is double bad. Because it's cracked, it gets an extra break on a 1. Because it's fragile, it also breaks on a 1, which means it takes 2 steps of damage, which means it pretty much gets destroyed as soon as you roll a 1 or a 2.
Still, it's better than nothing.
Better
I'll
than
take it.
nothing. Yep.
I'll pick it up.
It's 2d4 if you use it in 2 hands.
That's the plan.
And damage disadvantage as well, so you always have to roll the 2 dice and take the lower.
Wait, what? What do you mean? Where's that?
Right there, damage disadvantage.
Just use your fists, man. Just use your fists.
It doesn't say that. It's a special defensive.
Right there, right next to cracked.
Damage disadvantage. Oh. Does anyone want this? I'm not taking damage disadvantage.
I mean, you've basically just pulled a root out of the wall and said, it is a quarterstaff, but it's not a good one.
I mean, if you really want to be... Oh, no, wait. No one here is an arcane focus user, are they? No, they're not. Although, you could probably use it in place of an elm staff, of a druid yew staff. Although, both of our druids aren't
What
here.
about me staff?
What was that?
What about me staff?
I mean, yeah.
Instead of a
could
U
use
staff,
it.
a me staff?
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Good pun. Ha 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 ha.
I can't believe
It's
you
so
done
funny.
this.
I can't believe you've done this to me. Ha 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 ha. I'm laughing so hard. Can you hear it? It's so sincere in my voice. Ha 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 ha.
I mean, I have to drop the dad jokes at least once a week.
Mm.
My wife can't be the only one that has to put up with them.
So I think this
I'll
is the
tell-
elf. This picture here on the left is the elf.
Why do they keep saying dude, guy? Like, what's the...
Yeah, I don't know. It looks like a lady to me.
I mean, we don't know. Could be transgender.
Hey, we may be able to see the tits, but there's no idea what's going on in those pants. Don't you judge.
The Fudanari elf.
I think we're gonna have to. I don't want to be cruel, but I think we may have to spend the rest of the night without Long and Diamond. 'Cause
Well, I
those
expected
kind of-
Diamond not to show up until the last minute and then to leave early.
What has Diamond been up to? Why has he been late?
I don't know.
I'll throw the quarterstaff to my team. I mean, Vrenza, I know most of your attacks are ranged, but maybe you could make use of a weapon. I mean, it might be better than bludgeoning.
If nothing else, you can play fetch with Daggermaw.
Daggermaw crunch that thing in one little sniff bite. Brenton's gonna hang around, see if there's anything she can use as a sling.
Did you genuinely just destroy it?
No. I'm just saying if I were to throw it as a stick, Daggermaw would crunch it. Was that a survival check?
Yep.
What is it? Plus.
So you're looking for something you can use as a sling.
19.
You've got a 19. All right.
I assume there's plenty of rocks.
With Daggermaw's help, you investigate deep down the maze-like corridors of the inner root structure until you come to a dead end, where you find the decayed remains of an old prisoner. It seems as if he had tried to tunnel his way out, and he got snagged in the roots and died. He's got a little bit of leather clothing, and if you tear some strips off it, you can make a sling out of it.
Nice. I'll do that. This brings Renzo way back because she did the exact same thing to another poor dead fellow the last time she was a slave, and she's gonna collect some rocks. I don't know how many rocks do you think I can carry on my person without it being weird.
No, you
That
don't
would
have
have a lot
anything
of
to hold
pockets.
rocks, so probably just a handful, like 4 or 5, something like that.
All right.
Unless you're putting them somewhere.
No, don't be gross.
The uncomfortable pocket.
Don't be gross.
The prison wallet.
Don't.
You could just like hold one between your butt cheeks
I got 5 rocks.
and the one
And
secret
I
rock.
cannot lie.
Imagine what if you took every item that's in a component pouch and shoved it up your butt?
You'd have a hard time finding just the right thing for your spell.
Or would you even need to hold? Because technically you're holding it. You're already holding it technically.
You're
Well,
like,
a component pouch already has everything. It already gives you everything.
your turn
you
comes
said-
up, and when you want to cast a spell, you're like, hold on, and you just kneel down and take a squat.
It's a butthole of holding.
Turn your own ass.
Oh, God. Get a small bag of holding, put it up your ass with like, oh no.
The cursed item, the portable butthole.
You found a portable butthole. Oh, I'm sure it's filled with good loot. JK, it's literally full of shit. The guy who had it before literally never went to the bathroom.
Once-
He just shit his pants and it went into the pot, into the vat.
Now, it's a cursed item. Once you own it, the portable hole goes directly into your own anus.
Oh, God.
Okay. Enough of that. D&D. Potty humor every time. All right. So, time passes. And then the morning come. Daylight come and me one go home. All right. Here. What it says here. As the sun sets, the guards arrive. And they will awaken anybody who is napping and say, "Get on your feet!" Symponius crawls to his feet. Kirik crawls out from behind the rock. The guards say, "Come with us. It is time."
I'm moving. Fuck you.
Alright, so I got all my NPCs here. I'm going to grab all of them. You guys grab all of your figurines. Take them off this board.
There's other characters over here.
Suppose we need to grab the 2 AFK people as well.
Yeah.
My poor Kinkin card. Gone. Gone.
God.
On but not forgotten.
Oh my god.
Do they
Man.
confiscate our stuff?
All of it.
Like even stuff we arrive, like the carriage and stuff.
Yeah, everything.
All of it. All gone. Dun dun dun.
Forever a question mark?
Question mark.
If we escape, I think it's going to be gone forever because we leave, but we won't have our stuff.
Maybe. I need to go back and get my lantern.
Oh, I forgot that's like an important religious thing about it.
So here we have the vast expanse of forest, the Crescent
This
Forest of
reminds
Gulg.
This reminds me of Darkest Dungeon, and I love it.
Yeah, I guess it does have sort of that graphical style to it, the trees.
I like the little gloomy forest feel of Darkest Dungeon. I like that.
Yeah. Well, you don't get a whole lot of forest in Dark Sun, so this is one of the rare chances you're going to see some
The
trees.
Darkest Dungeon.
Where are we starting in this?
Nowhere. All right. So as the sun sets, party members are hustled out of the dungeon by a large number of heavily armed moles, accompanied by a pair of high-level Templars. You are all shackled together and taken outside the city limits and escorted to the edge of the Crescent Forest, where a Templar reads from a scroll in a sing-song voice. The great dark sun is just slipping beneath the horizon, and the vast disk of the moon is rising alone as the Templar speaks. Her radiance, our beloved Oba, the Forest Queen, Lalipui, whose name you are not fit to utter, has in her benevolence given you, the condemned criminals and slaves of Gulg, a single chance for life and freedom. Behold, as the red moon rises, you shall be set loose in the Crescent Forest and given 1,000 pulse beats of freedom before the nobles and aspiring nobles of Gulg are sent after you. Should one of these nobles capture you, your life is forfeit. The single condition that you never return to Gulg. If, on the other hand, you should survive the hunt until dawn, you shall be free on the single condition that you never return to Gulg. Soon the hunt shall begin. As a further symbol of our sacred Oba's greatness and mercy, you will each be provided with a weapon, which you may use to defend yourself in any way you choose. Now prepare to depart. May you be blessed with a swift and merciful death. In the name of the Forest Queen, begone! At this point, the prisoners are freed one at a time, given a stone, bone, or obsidian dagger or short sword, and allowed to dash into the forest. Thrycreen and half-giants, due to their formidable nature, formidable natural weaponry, will not be given weapons. Any prisoners who fail to run directly into the forest are instantly attacked and slain by overwhelming numbers of moles. Oof. So the first guy refuses to participate, and the moles hack him to pieces before your very eyes.
Why
Wow.
that girl who was telling us the rules sound like the Darkest Dungeon guy?
Okay, so I'm gonna put on turns for a minute here.
Should we roll initiative?
No.
Oh, that kind of sense.
Psychofrog,
Apparently, it's my turn.
you are pushed towards the table. Before you is a table covered in weapons. As I described, there are daggers and short swords that are made of bone, stone, or obsidian. You have no time to make your decision. The vast array of weapons laying in a pile before you is a mixed bag of good and bad weapons. You get one investigation check, and if you do well, you'll pick a good weapon.
Oh, crap.
You do get to pick the type, but based on your roll, you will either get a good one or a bad one of that type.
I'll cast
All
the
right.
guidance. on you.
I am picking. Oh, you casted guidance on me. Perfect. Because my intelligence sucks. So investigations is
Hey.
investigations is 0. Are you all right, man?
I mean, it went about okay, as you know, I'd expect from that kind of conversation. So yeah, I'm I'm gonna be okay.
All right.
Thanks.
So I have
That
plus
kind
one
of
to my
conversation.
modifier. So the 1 was not my roll. The 1 was the guidance. And I'm choosing a whips. And an 18.
What? There's no whips.
Well, you said I get to choose any weapon of my choice.
No. I said there are daggers and short swords that are made of bone, obsidian, and stone.
Ah, okay. Well then, short sword, and I rolled an 18.
Ah, but what type?
Oh, obsidian.
An obsidian short sword. All right. And your roll is 18?
I'm gonna try to grab a pair of them if they let me.
Okay. Hmm. No, I'm lagging. I'm lagging.
Me too.
I wonder if these fit on this note card. They do. All right. So, Varenza, you have this obsidian short sword here.
Just the one, huh?
Just the one. You're allowed to take
All right.
one thing off the table, and then they send you running off into the forest.
Skedaddle.
And you better run quick, because apparently these moles are looking forward to hacking people up if they don't run.
They're not fucking around. Got it. Yeah. Brenta runs like a rabbit.
All right. Hit that turn button at the top. Chris, you approach the table. Roll your investigate, and tell me which you choose.
I want none of these weapons.
However, if you don't take anything, the moles will hack you to pieces, and you will be dead. So
Oh,
you better pick.
I'll just grab
Grab a short sword.
I'll
Oh,
just
he already
gra-
said so. He's
gra-
already dead.
I'll just grab a dagger, a random dagger.
Roll your
And I'll
investigate.
Oh, investigate.
You get one quick glance at the table, and if you roll real good, you'll pull a nice weapon out of the pile.
Can I get cast a guidance on myself?
Yeah, if you got the spell slots left.
Oh, it's a
It's a
Cantrip.
cantrip.
it's a cantrip.
How many hunters are holy?
Well, I mean, normally I would tell you you probably shouldn't cast spells in front of the guards, but because you're already in prison for being spellcasters, I don't think it's going to matter.
Are you okay with me, or I'll not?
Yeah, it's an ability you have. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's the only symbol and the verbal. So +3. So I get 11.
All right. And any random weapon. So you look at the pile and you spot the gleam of metal in among all of the other stuff. And just being a contrarian, you're like, I'm going to grab that one random metal weapon in there.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good to me.
Okay.
It's a giant two-handed sword. Something that I can really not use.
I mean, we could trade.
Mm,
Like, not you,
Exactly.
there we go.
like the party.
That's your weapon there. A bent
Bent
copper dagger.
That's something maybe we can fix.
It's got a dulled blade. The end of it bends at a weird angle.
Can you use
Mend on it.
yeah, mending on this?
It might not be enough.
I don't have the
Mending
I
as
don't have the yeah, I
brings
don't have the
one
material
thing.
for that.
All right. So you can hit end turn, and it's Mad God. You approach a table covered in weapons.
Investigation, right?
Investigate.
Oh, I'm sure I've got a shit investigation. Yeah.
I'll give you guidance as well. I'll give guidance to everyone.
And you get to tell me what type of weapon you're going to pick.
What were the 3 options again?
It can be made of bone, it can be made of stone, or it can be made of obsidian.
And there's a dagger or short sword.
Yeah, that's what I meant. The weapon types.
Yes.
Dagger or short sword, is that it?
Yeah, they're all light blades, daggers, and short swords.
I can use them all then. Not like I will. Let's find out.
And
That'd be
I'll
pretty
cast
good.
guidance on every one of you at your turn.
Oh, I was so close to a natural 17.
Oh,
To a 1, I mean that one. I got an unnatural 20.
All right, you are the first to get a good weapon. Which did you pick?
Let's go with short sword.
All right, so you want bone, stone, or obsidian short sword.
Let's go obsidian.
All right, an obsidian short sword. That's this one. I'm gonna need a full note card for this one. All right, so you get this: the sword catcher stone short sword. Material is obsidian.
What the F?
+1 to hit. Finesse light opportunistic.
really nice.
Parry is a D8. Fearless stone.
That's a good roll there.
Is that 2 on here?
Nope, that's one weapon.
No, it said so. It says sword catcher stone short sword in one paragraph, and then obsidian short sword value. Sorry, obsidian short sword.
Yeah,
in the
there's
other.
2 swords on there.
Yeah, my bad. Let me fix that.
Guessing mine's the second one since I said obsidian.
Correct.
Masterwork. Add +4 damage on crit hits. Yay! Yeah, I'll take that.
It's
I
got
might
plus
use
one to
that.
hit
And
as
the
well.
first one to hit is
And
nice,
+1 to
yeah.
hit. Yes, please, Daddy-o. Very nice.
Lucky
Sorry,
roll.
guys, but I might be keeping that one.
Yeah, you'll keep it after the dungeon too.
Oh, definitely, probably will.
It's mastercrafted. You can go and enchant it.
This is better than what they took away from me.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
My crook is just a stick. On a stick. All right. It never got Krios. You never gave up your turn, so I can't give away mine. So I think it's Long's turn.
Oh,
Long.
sorry about that. I
Roll
didn't
and
notice that.
investigate.
Oh no, now it's Ninja's turn apparently.
Yes, Ninja's turn.
Investigate the table. Oof! It was gonna be 15 and rolled over. Damn, that's sad.
All right. What did you pick?
I did give you
Obsidian
guidance.
short sword.
I did give you
Obsidian short
guidance
sword.
as well.
All right.
I don't think guidance can stack with another guidance.
Yeah, you
Oh,
factored it in.
Yeah, I did roll a d4. How broken is this obsidian short sword?
It's literally just the hilt.
It's a regular obsidian short sword.
Okay, cool.
Go to Team City. And clearly.
Didn't hear a word of that. You glitched out a bit.
I'm gonna roll for Diamond. Traxxas rolls a 16, and what does he have for investigate?
1.
So that's 17, and what's his spell adds a D4?
Guidance.
Only an 18. Well, it's not enough to find a great weapon.
Only.
He's going to pick. He's a druid, right? He doesn't like metal. He'd pick
Can't use metal weapons.
probably like a bone weapon.
Yeah, you can use that.
Or wood.
Is obsidian a metal?
No,
It's a glass.
volcanic glass.
No, it's volcanic glass. It's a lot harder than regular glass. Oh yeah.
It's like this black, very dark,
Hedge
glowy.
bone. Yeah.
Yep. So he grabs himself a Hedgekin bone dagger. It's got finesse, light, throw. So he's got himself a throwing dagger. Nothing fancy. Each of the other prisoners, they're going to approach the table. Most of them take an obsidian dagger. And then everybody is running off into the woods. You can
Sol,
hear the heartbeat in your ears.
Yeah, I got my weapon.
he's not on the table. Sol still needs to choose a weapon.
Yeah.
Did
Did you
roll?
roll and investigate?
All right, my investigation bonus is shit. Okay.
I'd just like to remind everyone at this point that remember that you can substitute your damage dice for your psionic ability.
9.
All right. 9 is not very good. You add a d4 because you get guidance. 10, 11, 12. 12 is still not good enough. What weapon did you take?
Obsidian short sword.
Okay. Obsidian short sword.
If someone wants my dagger, we can trade it. Or I can just keep it in case yours break later on in the group. Actually, are you capable using 2 daggers, like dual, like multi-handed attacks?
Yeah,
Anyone?
I'm
me.
a fighter. Yeah.
I am.
All right.
If you want, you could use the second dagger.
Are you gonna go like 100% spellcasting?
Mhm.
Oh, if that's the case, I'll take that too. Thank you. Well, you have your spellcasting focus, right?
Yep.
Okay.
He does, you do not. So keep an eye on which spells you can and can't cast.
Mm-hmm.
Can I use a stick as a spellcasting focus?
No, you need to use a musical instrument.
Yeah.
Can I create? Actually, yeah. Hold up.
You put a leaf in your mouth and you
Make
use it as a
yourself-
flute.
Make yourself. I was gonna say, take a leaf and a stick and make a kazoo.
Just carve
Yeah, actually, something you can do.
carve 2 wooden spoons, and then you can play the spoon.
Is that? That's what I was thinking. Like, can I just get sticks and bang them on trees to cast spells? And get bongo noises.
Percussion
you
instrument,
can just
sure.
bang the sticks to each other.
Drumming.
You could play the
Can I do
kazoo.
that? Actually, yeah. I was thinking.
Yep.
Just
Bardic
spellcasting
drumming.
focus.
Why not?
Get
Spellcasting
2
focus,
spoons and play the spoons on your knee.
Spoon man of magic.
My
knee
spellcasting
spoons,
focus
like
is just
my
2
old auntie, my great aunt used to play the spoons like mad.
Wow.
spoons.
Well, it's a hobby.
What? I never played the spoons.
Spoon man, come together with your plan. All right, so into the forest you run. You soon meet up with your allies.
Go play the accordion for the company.
Okay, we all meet up with our allies. Where are we on this map?
Daggermo's got passive perception 25, right?
Was it? It's blah blah blah. It's passive perception is 20.
20?
Gave me.
All right, 20's good.
She's got +8 and advantage.
All right, so Daggermaw can sense some sounds in the forest all around. You can use Daggermaw's sense of hearing to direct the party. So you have options. You can go towards the sounds that you hear, or you can avoid it with a stealth roll. So how do you deal with conflict
Where are
here?
we? Just over here somewhere.
Your theater of the mind. You're not even on a map. This isn't combat. This is you're just running through the woods, and Daggermaw knows there are some enemies, possibly, or allies, who knows, in a direction. You can head towards the sound, or you can try to sneak away. Choose quickly.
Go around it. Go around it.
Should we try to ambush them, or just run?
You want to circle around back and try to get them by surprise?
If we don't have the choice of a conflict, I would rather us have the do the first
Upper
strike.
hand.
Yeah.
All right, let's do that. Ninja, we're gonna try to using Daggermaw's senses circle around to a position of advantage, not necessarily like around back, so to speak, but like try to approach from a position of advantage. I guess we're gonna need to do some sneak checks.
Yep. It's a party stealth roll.
All right, guys.
Whoever's got the lowest roll, that is your party stealth.
Wait, are we all together?
Why is it lowest?
Because
Why
it
wouldn't
sucks.
it be the average?
It requires too much math.
The average seems like it would be.
No, it's not one of those deals.
Seriously?
It's always the noisiest person in your party sits the bar. So you can only be as quiet as the noisiest person.
So we're all rolling stealth.
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
not gonna be bad.
Oh man,
Brett
my
has a
luck.
26.
But we are all together, right?
Can I guide my? Can we put a guidance on a sneak? Is that even possible?
Nah, because it takes
Well,
too long.
you'd have to.
Okay, never mind. The 19, not 20.
Okay,
Brent says
okay.
26. Daggermaw has 20.
Yeah, I got 20, so it doesn't matter.
Just a warning, my luck before this has been ass. Okay, so if I...
Come on, what you got?
Fuck your ass.
See ya. Really?
Wow, yeah, really good stuff. Oh, no, that's,
Okay.
wait, Maggot? Wow, you
Everybody
have like
else got-
proficiency in stealth?
That's my roll, and yes, I do have proficiency in stealth.
So 26, 20, 20, 19, 8. Really?
I told you, my luck is terrible.
That's some bullshit.
We leave you behind. We forget about you.
Look,
I
look
repeat,
at
fuck
my
your ass.
look
like-
at my rolls. Nat 1, 9, 8.
I feel like we're all trying to be really quiet, and then Sol is just there with 2 coconuts going.
All right. Silos is probably the worst with a 4.
Whew.
Oh, I forgot about them. Oh god.
I'll have you know, Sark blends into the forest and you don't even notice him with a 26. The elf just totally disappears. You don't know where the elf went. Off into the shadows. 29. Karik has a 20. Karik is blending into the scenery. His carapace turning mottled green and brown. Silos, though, rolls a 4. No mods.
Is he the merchant?
He is the merchant.
His coins are jingling.
He doesn't have coins, but he does have allergies and he sneezes every once in a while. He's not used to
Oh.
the pollen in the air.
I stay
we know
20
what-
feet
is
away
it-
from him.
The agreement was to keep him alive, right?
Yeah, he can't pay you if he's dead.
Yeah, but what can we do to him while he's still alive? While he's here? I mean, he might tear out his vocal cords.
Probably not.
He can't pay us if we're dead.
Taruk, he's a lot lighter to carry without limbs. Just saying.
Okay, so moving not so stealthy, you try to circle around and ambush the other group. Fortunately, there wasn't a group there. They've already moved on, but what you do find is an area where it looks like a bunch of people have moved through recently. Would anybody like to investigate to try to determine which direction they're moving? Like a tracking
Well, I
roll?
can do that already because they're humanoids.
Okay.
So that just
Have you?
happens.
Well,
Yes,
you have the
their
option
favorite
to
enemy.
follow the trail or to avoid it now.
Doesn't it
So,
take
let's
you a
see.
while to do that? Are you using your ping
Uh,
thing, or is this a different tracing thing?
I'm looking to see how long my ping thing makes. It takes a whole minute to do the ping. I don't know if we want to waste that much time or not.
No.
No.
Nope.
All right. Then I just have advantage on tracking. So I could track them and we could follow them, or we could just go in another direction. What do you
I
guys
mean,
think?
our priority right now is escaping. We need to. Do you have any method of surveying the area to see if we can find a way out of these forests?
No, but if you give me a minute, I can figure out where other humanoids are and go in exactly the opposite direction because we know whatever's chasing us is probably a humanoid.
My survival, I have a pretty good bonus on it. So if you need advantage, I can assist.
Fuzzy.
So,
Thank you.
oh, I have advantage on navigation checks. So, yeah, I can lead us out of here. I want to navigate us away from the city.
Sure.
Well, away from the nobles.
Yeah, I mean, you're just assumed to be moving in that direction anyway here in the guide.
Oh,
They set you loose
Oh,
from the
never
city
mind.
and off into the woods, so you're just heading in a straight line usually.
right.
So wherever
All right, I want to navigate us back towards the main road away from gold.
You want to
How's
go west? All right.
West is the way we came from. Do we want to go west or do we want to go back towards the?
I think
Yeah,
we
let's go
came
west.
from south.
Let's go west the way we came from.
We came from
came
south, the road south.
If you go east, you'll hit Nibene. Nibene are slavers.
Yeah, let's go west. West on the road back where we came from. What was the name of that town we were just at before Build?
Altaruk.
Altaruk. Yeah, I
Wait,
want to guide us towards the road to Altaruk.
Take for a second though. We leave to Altaruk. We got to be careful because of the giants, and we don't really
The
have equipment
slavers
right
the
now.
other way, and then there's the empty desert. We have a choice between empty desert, slavers, and gold.
And you don't
That's
have
it,
any
Altaruk.
water. You don't have any water skins.
That is a good point.
We've
I mean,
got to
even-
get towards. We've got to get towards the road. That's our only option. There might be other travelers. It's our only shot.
All
That's
right.
my 2 cents.
So you want to travel to the west. So that means you're not checking the tracks. You're not going to follow the trail to the group of humanoids that you sense nearby.
Did you already
It's
see
not
which
like
way they're
anybody else.
going and then just go in the opposite direction?
Well, no, I said we can go the opposite direction. We can follow them, or I can navigate us west towards the road towards Altaruk.
Can I do a survival check on to see what direction they went to?
It's more of an investigate to find the trail.
It's survival for tracking,
Yeah.
is what it says. At least on my ranger abilities.
All right. If you say so.
I'm rolling all the high rolls tonight.
Damn.
All right. You see which way they went.
How big the group is, from what I can notice, like observe.
Probably, I don't know, between 5 and 10. Hard to tell.
And how many people are we?
Between 5 and
Uh,
10.
well, you got 4 tag-alongs. One of them's a non-combatant.
12, I think,
And
including
5
that, and including Diamond and Dagamore. No, not 12, 11.
So it's almost a comparable group, and we don't know what abilities they have, what kind of fighters they are.
We don't know if those are armed nobles or if they're other prisoners that are butt naked like we are. There's nothing to be gained by following them.
All right, we go
I
west.
actually had a thought about that. I mean, if the nobles have our gear, if the gear was seized from us, what if the nobles have our gear? And when we
I
kill
mean-
them, we get our gear back.
No,
Then
no.
I-
It's
We
if
definitely got-
not when, it's if we kill them.
But I think we want to have their equipment when we are when we are free. One way or another, or else we're never gonna make it to the next town.
I think we're better off booking it towards the road than we are picking a fight with God knows who, having God knows what.
We can hear whatever you're watching, Pops.
I actually don't
Please
even
turn your TV off.
Yep.
I gotta add.
All right, what's the consensus? I guess it's between going west and following the trail. Venso votes west.
I'll vote west too.
I want to go after them.
Fine, west it is.
All right.
I mean, I'm in no pickle.
You begin traveling west. The ground sort of slopes downward gradually. You move through a lot of rough terrain and thick trees. There's a lot of wildlife around, off in the jungle, cackling and cawing. You hear the sounds of macaw birds and kookaburras and things. You approach what seems to be a grove of fruit trees. You can see that the trees here all have succulent fruit hanging from the branches. Each of the fruit is like covered in a dew of moisture. Some of the people you're with look at it hungrily. Silo says, that looks delicious."
I don't trust it. Brenton's gonna look for craft and try to sense if there's any humanoids around. What would that be? A perception check? Yeah, probably.
Looking around with a perception, sure.
22.
22. All right, Eagle Eye. You look around carefully. Oh, somebody's foot is sticking out from some nearby bushes.
That doesn't look promising. I pointed out to the party. Do we want to investigate whatever the hell this grove is, or do we want to just skirt around it, guys?
This could be
Fine.
a trap. So are we investigating?
Yes.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, who
All
goes
right.
and looks?
The foot is it in a shoe or is it a barefoot?
A barefoot.
Like a human's naked foot?
Can I? Okay. Can I somehow sneak attack it to restrain it?
Sure.
You're
What
not
would
a rogue.
I know I'm not a rogue, but just because I'm not a rogue doesn't mean that I can't do it. Jesus Christ.
A sneak attack? It does mean you can't do it. You don't have
More
that
like a
ability.
surprise attack.
Damage.
An ambush.
Or a coup de grace. Is that what it's also called in Grit and Glory?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Attack a sleeping target. Helpless opponent. Okay, so Taruk approaches the foot. Dun dun dun. Whoever's attached to that foot hasn't moved as you approach. How stealthy are you?
Roll a stealth check, I'm assuming that means?
Well, if you're not stealthing, you're quite obvious as you approach.
Well, yes, I am stealthing.
All right. I assumed as much, but you haven't rolled it yet.
Rolling it now. Ah, 13.
Oh,
Not very good.
the person doesn't react as you approach, though you're making some noise. Some leaves and plants along the ground rustle as you walk. You approach and you find the curled up body of a slave. The slave appears to have died in great pain.
Is it someone we know?
I'll beckon my team over.
Clutched in the hand of the body is one of these fruits. It's got a bunch of bite marks in it.
Nah, I told you I didn't trust these fruits. That's okay. I tried to do a nature check on these trees, although she sucks at nature. Yeah, that's a 3.
Yeah, you do.
Those look
You gotta know
delicious.
what the hell these? Yeah, I don't trust them. They may look good, but there's something. There's something here.
Can we ask our friend the druid to tell us if he knows these fruits and if they're good for consumption?
Nature? Roll it.
No, I'm talking about.
You're gonna trust the guy that's immune to poison, whether the fruit is poisonous. He'll sit there and eat it and smile the whole time.
You want Taruk to roll? Or not
Yeah.
Taruk, Traxxas, I mean.
Traxxas.
I rolled a
Yeah.
16. What's his nature?
Oh, diamonds. Sorry, I thought you were. Okay, hang on. His nature is 1. His intelligence is 1, so his nature is 1.
Yeah, he doesn't know any more than the rest of you. He hasn't spent a whole lot of time in forests. However, it's quite obvious from the corpse that he ate some of these fruit and died.
I mean, looks pretty obvious. Is there anything on the body?
He's
Other
wearing
than the-
rags and he has a stone dagger.
I'll
You
pick it
know
up.
what? I
Never
bet you.
Hmm?
Princess scratches her chin and says, "You know what? Whatever it is, I bet you it's poison." She looks at her blade. It's like, I've got an idea. He's gonna grab one of the fruits. Say, whoever I stab next is gonna get a nice load of this juice.
Is anybody going to
Right,
take
right,
his
right.
dagger?
I mean, I'll take the dagger.
All right, you take the dagger.
Can I speak with plants?
Wait, is that actually a spell?
Yes, it's third level spell. It doesn't need any type of materials. It's just verbal and somatic
Why would you want to
You
speak to
try to
plants? They don't know
Speak
anything.
with plants.
to see if maybe
Nice.
they know of any like harmful human aristocrats close by,
Wait, can
or if it's
plants
only
see?
dead slaves.
Can they comprehend stuff? If so, I feel really bad about picking an apple and eating it.
Yes.
Damn.
This dagger gives +1 initiative.
Masterwork.
Wait, what now?
The slave's dagger gives +1 initiative.
Nice.
He was one of the first out the gate,
First
but also one of the first to die.
weapons. True. Do
Yeah, that's right.
daggers count as monk weapons?
Yes, they do.
Can I use a medicine check to see what killed him?
Nice. So you can make.
Yep.
That. So you.
Wow, you are glitching out a lot.
Yeah, you're lagging.
Your internet dead. Rip.
Or
11.
Oh god, bad roll.
You can't tell.
Okay. So
You-
he has no obvious puncture wounds.
No way to tell how this person died. It's a mystery.
Vanessa is convinced at this point that the fruit is poisonous. She doesn't know what it is, but the evidence is in front of her. She warns the hangers-on, the non-party members, don't eat the fruit unless you want to end up like this guy.
I leave the body. Who would be? No, I'll come to that later. We need to make a new plan. Are we going to continue with the other option? I mean, I'm assuming the tracks ended there, Ninja.
Going west.
Yeah.
What
We
tracks?
didn't follow the tracks. We've been going west.
Yeah, you guys have been avoiding everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I say we keep going west.
Yeah, sure.
If we wait any longer, some aristocrats are gonna find us. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's run.
The Crescent
Wait,
Forest
We go west.
is thick, tangled vegetation, rich, loamy soil, insects and birds everywhere. Here is Athos as it once was, and as it may yet be again. The isolated nature of the forest makes it a highly competitive environment, and each creature in it is prepared to fight to survive. Many life forms not normally found elsewhere are found here.
I just realized we're in forests, as in.
Do I need to do a navigation check at some point, Ninja?
I thought it was just an ability that you don't get lost. Or is that just in your favorite terrain?
Well, I ignore difficult terrain in combat over land. The UA doesn't have favored terrain like the other versions do.
Gotcha.
It just had some passive.
All right, so in that case, you would need to
got
make a
rid of
check.
the never get. Yeah, you got rid of the never get lost feature, and you adjusted it to advantage on
Right.
navigation rather than never get lost.
Which makes more sense.
All right, so let me see. So it's survival +5. 23.
All right. Based on the position of the sun, you're pretty sure west is this way.
And the road is roughly 14 leagues that way,
Yeah.
or whatever distance it is.
Are you using your senses periodically as well?
Yeah, Vanessa's gonna stop periodically, and I also don't need to slow down for foraging, so I'm gonna see if I can find the party some water as well. probably not with the 12.
All right. That group of humanoids that you had the chance to follow earlier, you moved away from them. They've all vanished from your sense.
Well, I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but I let the party know. Whatever that other group was, they're more than 6 miles away from us now.
You haven't traveled that far. They just disappeared off your view.
Oh,
You know, I think no matter the direction we
Okay,
go,
but-
it's kind of foolish to think that they're not going to try to get us. I'm sure they have some people with the same kind of abilities you have to help them out to find us.
It could have been another
Or
group of
else-
slaves. If they were wiped out by the hunters, they would have disappeared like that.
yeah. Brent was going to say, well, we haven't moved far enough for them to get out of range, which means that either they are somehow magically shielded from my senses or they're dead.
Or they're better
But
than
with
your,
the things,
or they're better
Oh.
than your abilities.
It would take
Yeah.
magical abilities to shield them. It's a stealth check isn't going to cut it, basically.
the things that killed them, like the hunters, are humanoids, aren't they?
They are.
Okay.
But if they ran into another grove of poison fruit, or animals got them, or again, magical shielding could probably defeat my primal senses.
All right.
So
Do you wish to continue west?
I
Yeah.
don't see any advantage to changing at this point.
All right. So you travel west, continuing away from the disappeared group of humanoids. And let's see where you turn up. Daggermaw barks, catching a glimpse of motion in the distance.
Oh, guys,
A group of humanoids has moved into your range from the other direction. It's not to the west, but it is more of like a northern direction coming this way.
Getting surrounded.
I don't know, but there's definitely something approaching from the north. So we can pick our ground and let them come to us, or meet them, or just keep going west and hope they miss us.
Any of you knows how to set up traps?
Not particularly.
Couldn't we just dig some holes and cover them with branches and put some sticks at the bottom?
We have
We
no
could.
tools.
That
We're
would
not going
take
to dig anywhere with our hands, feet.
True. I mean, our priority right now is running.
Yeah. I say we keep going, and if they're following us and we find some sort of position of advantage, we could try to set an ambush.
So you
think-
travel west while looking for a good ambush point.
Yeah, that's my suggestion. What
Okay.
do you guys think? Anybody? You?
I agree with that. We should find an ambush point.
Yeah.
I am not good at stealth. So yes.
We can roll enough times to set up a good stealth.
We will bury you in mud and leaves like we're watching the movie Predator.
Yeah, and we'll get some of that magic mud that gets rid of thermal vision.
There you
Just give
go.
yourself mud, it'll get rid of all thermal.
All right,
Oh, yeah,
there's an additional small group moving up from the south as well. So one group to the north,
Yeah.
one group to the south. The people that were east of you disappeared. It seems open to the west.
I say we keep going to the west. I mean, otherwise, or we pick one group and try to take them out before they pincer us.
You said one was to the north, and where was the other one?
To the south.
Yeah.
Okay.
The group
Yeah,
to the
do you
south
wanna
is
have,
smaller than the group to the north.
The southern group is smaller.
You want to head like southwest?
Yeah, let's head southwest. So if we get intercepted, it's closer to that one.
That was a lot of dice I heard.
Are you guys moving stealthily?
I think we're moving more for speed than stealth. I don't think anybody said anything about moving stealthily, but we're still keeping an eye out for a good position if we see anything for an ambush.
If it's like more than like, if it's still like several miles out, like 3-4 miles, I think we'd move for speed.
Yeah.
Okay, so some time passes. You travel. The group that was south of you have noticed you, and they're moving in your direction. The group that was north of you, you traveled west. They traveled south. They've started to move in your direction as well.
Huh.
All right. They're tracking
We're
us,
being
guys.
cornered.
Yeah. So ambush or try to meet the closer group head on.
I mean, if we try and meet the next group, there's a good chance that the other group will come in while we're in mid-combat.
Yeah, but if we sit there and ambush, they could link up and then totally guaranteed attack us together.
Alternatively, we could try hiding. I mean, are these two groups... both of these groups are nobles, aren't they?
There's no way to know from this distance.
We're too big of a group. The odds of us successfully all being stealthy enough to avoid trackers slim.
Then I
There's 9 of us
say we
here
take
and a
out
dagger
the
maw.
south group first.
They're tracking us. I think we're running is not going to be an option unless we start forced marching, and we don't have the supplies for that.
We can run, but we can't hide.
I say we take out the small group. If they are one of the like aristocrats, they might have supplies on them to hunt for a while. Then maybe we could take that and run.
I mean,
Yeah. I think that's our only shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna try to counter ambush the small group ninja. I think that's what we're thinking. Turn around and meet them before they can link up with the other group.
Acid bundle 404.
I did
Not
not
found.
mean to do that.
What
hell?
is
Yeah,
up
move.
there?
I think I just dealt figurines to everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why I had a figurine. I'm like, what the fuck? What is this Dragite?
Proteus.
Yeah,
Proteus, I'm a Proteus.
grab those figurines and put them over here in this clearing.
I think we'll put them where? We're putting them here.
I want to put them back in this bag. All right, try this again. Search, not deal. Search.
There's another Dragite here too.
Oh, that thing is an acid bundle that I don't think loaded.
Okay.
Is that what you're looking for? The Dragite?
Yeah, this is the one I wanted.
Who's Proteus?
He was dealt to me.
Lucky you got the named character.
I still have the bag here. If you found one, just throw it in the bag.
Yeah, I don't know.
You
I
have
don't
a
know.
few minutes to grab a snack while you're sitting up.
There you go. In the bag.
All right. Place yourselves on the map here.
Where are we placing ourselves?
On the map here.
On the Z map.
Where did I put my character?
That hurts my eyes, whoever's doing that weird radar shit.
That's how you know where to go.
Blue.
Oh, I gotta scale up my model.
I'm gonna use my one with the health kit.
Why do I
Okay,
have a
help
model, like a giant model, stuck at the bottom of my screen? Dragite?
Because it was dealt to you. Put it in this bag.
That's your hand.
What am I supposed to do with that, though?
Put it in this bag.
Give it back to Ninja.
Oh, there it is. I didn't know how to grab it. It was so close to my screen.
Yeah, it's like things that are in your hand are sort of in this weird extra spot. It floats in front of the screen.
And there's some lag now.
We're missing Taruk. Or not Taruk,
Oh, I'm not.
Traxxas. We're missing Traxxas.
Trexus is here.
Hey, Ninja, I realize I still have equipment.
All right, Optimus Prime, you need to reboot your system.
Why are there 2 morgues?
Who's up for this?
Oh, I thought I removed it. So, what's the health? Is it leveled up? The health there?
Yep, you should have 51, I think. I should know you've gone up. What's your health now, Long?
After
Level
I
7.
turn to level 7.
Yes.
What's the average for level barbarian? Oh, no, I took another druid level.
You're druid and barbarian.
Jurarian.
Druid's a D8, so it just gives the average. Just gives me what, 4 or 5?
Depends on your constitution too.
A D8 gives you an average of 5.
Every odd numbered level, you get an additional +1.
Wait, where's Soul?
I don't
So
know,
it-
where is so?
So you just take half of whatever your hit dice are, and then add 1 for every odd number after 1.
Soul got picked off. Like that low stealth roll. Soul got picked off a while ago.
I've got your 2D model here. I don't know what's happened to your 3D one.
We're all in slave clothes, so there's.
Is it over
Yeah,
here
okay,
in
my
front of
max
his?
HP should be 58.
Yeah, I don't see it over here. Probably on the old table. Maybe it didn't get grabbed. I don't know.
It's probably got a health bar on top
My
of it.
max,
So.
my max HP is 41.
Wait, how do I increase the max? I'm pressing the plus button.
I'll do it. Hang on. What did you say? 55?
58.
58.
The plus and minus do current. You have to go into the menu to do max. All right, guys. So what happens is you're trying to set up an ambush. 2 escaped slaves come charging through the woods, screaming.
Screaming what?
What are they screaming?
Bloody murder.
Skip.
I'm an elf,
Hmm.
man. No, I can't.
Did I just catch you minding your business?
They're right behind us. They're coming right for us. Run! They come running.
Is that actually what they're saying?
I don't know if they've even noticed you. They're just running for their lives from something that's coming from the east.
But they did say that.
Yeah, they're shouting, "It's coming!"
Brent's gonna go behind this. Brent's gonna go behind this tree and take a hide action.
A, it's not your turn, and B, isn't this a surprise round?
We didn't roll initiative.
Yeah.
This isn't
Oh, I
combat.
wanna
So
go
we're not
behind
Are
combat.
we are
so-
we pre-combat anyways?
Are you telling me you want to murder these escaped slaves that are running away?
No, I'm telling you, I want to hide and prep for whatever else is coming and be in stealth.
I
Well,
want to
clearly, I was talking to Mad God there because he's like, I want to
Yeah.
be in combat
Oh.
turns.
Well, I thought we were in combat for a second.
If you want to murder these slaves
Well,
that
no,
are
they
just
look like
running
half-
away,
Well, they look like halflings, so no, I don't.
Let's hide. I want to hide. I want to hide. Actually,
I will hide as well.
Come on, Daggermaw.
I
that
wouldn't
little,
be in-
that little tree to the right of us.
I'm
Right.
lagging.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, me too.
I would move my own model, but tabletop is not free.
Tabletop is on lockdown.
I want to be in the tree that
The party's going Vietnamese. Get in the trees, everybody.
Oh my god, why is it
I
so
mean,
close
little
to
tiny
20 every
soul.
fucking time? 9. 9 for stealth.
Someone move. Yes, hide me. Hide. We're hiding in groups of 3.
I'm too big for this tree.
All
Roll a
right.
stealth check.
Actually, Greymore's alone.
Yep. You guys should all figure out what your stealths are.
All right, hold on.
This slave was running when suddenly a dart hits this one like right in the leg, and she stumbles.
I got 6 stealth.
And another dart whizzes past the other escaped slave.
I prepare a spell, just
Oh.
to cast like as soon as I see one of the enemies.
He's reaction casting a spell.
What are you casting?
It'll be probably a firebolt.
What time of day is it?
Again, I'm asking, who are you shooting at?
I'm not shooting at anyone. I'm preparing in case an enemy shows up.
He's doing a ready action spell.
Yeah.
Okay.
To target an aristocrat.
Well, we're not interested in slaves at this point.
All right. You guys all run and hide. These two dash. Okay. The one that already took 10 damage takes an additional 3.
Hey guys, you guys would never believe what I got on my stealth. A 6.
Is there do we have a passive stealth, or is it just whatever you roll?
That's what you roll.
I got a 9, 8, 6, and a.
If you're using cover, you have a passive stealth of like, I think it's like 8.
I'd rather take the passive stealth. my luck is.
Yeah, you can't roll less than an
That's
8
a
if you're
dagger
behind
mob.
cover.
Brent said dagger mob aside, but even though we have good mods, we'll. Brent says 11 stealth, dagger mod is 9.
All right. I need
So these guys are
everyone to
crappy
roll a
rolls.
perception check.
Use
I
that
feel, like, I feel like Soul might die this game with rolls this low. Come on, luck turn
I'm gonna
around.
roll dagger mob first.
Dagger Maw passes automatically.
Oh, does she?
Yeah.
17.
It's only a DC 18.
She got a 26. Yeah, she got a 26.
Hey guys, guess what I rolled?
Mine is 18. My passive. Do I need to roll?
You got a 9.
9, 6, 8, 9, 5. Oh my god.
Brent's only got an 11.
So let's see. Only Psychofrog, Dagger Maw, and Krios are able to see the group of halflings.
So wait, so it's Daggermon. Who else sees?
Anybody that got an 18.
So just Daggermon.
Fuck
And
my luck, man.
Was it Prius?
Mm-hmm.
Sees what though?
What do we see? What are we seeing?
What do I see in what direction?
Yeah.
I haven't wrote anything above a 10 yet. Or even equal to. I haven't wrote anything above a 9.
Have you considered not doing that? Rolling below a 10.
So what I
Truth, are you
see.
literally up in the top branches of the tree?
Yes, I'm on top of the tree. I'm at the top of the tree.
We're Vietnamese. Ding ding ding.
Hey, Ninja, can I get advantage on perception check because I'm up in the tree?
Ding ding dong. Ding ding ding. Ding 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 dong.
I'm setting up.
Ding ding dong. Ding ding dong. Ding ding dong. Ding ding. Much more made a nigga win. Ooh, red, white, and blue.
Thea, we can hear you.
What, you don't like it singing?
Oh no, we love the singing. It's just that there's a very small problem with it in that it's annoying as fuck. It's a very small problem.
We're trying to stealth.
Where's the other one?
Nah, it's alright singing, just not the time or the place.
There is not another one. All right, I'll copy this one.
Halfling warriors, that's my peeps.
All right.
Yo,
So, like I said, anybody with an 18 or better sees this. So that's just going to be Vrenza, Daggermaw, and Morcan. You spot.
Renzo rolled an 11.
Oh, I thought it was a 26 something.
Daggermore saw that.
Oh, that's Daggermaw's roll? All right.
Daggermaw got 26.
All right. Daggermaw barks. You have no
Yeah.
idea what it's about. Morcan, you
So
can
for-
see this group of halfling warriors way off in the distance there. And they have blow dart guns, like blowguns, big ones, longer than their whole bodies. And with each a dart goes flying towards these running slaves.
Who's more
I
can?
I'm over here. I sent a signal.
Huh?
His name was
Uh,
Greymorn.
Yeah, Grimorn.
That's what I said, isn't it?
You
It's my
said
other
more
character.
can.
That's his
my- yeah.
Saturday character.
Ah,
Got it. Okay.
I
I was
signaled
very
to
confused.
I signaled to you across here.
The
The
red stuff?
direction
Okay.
and then the number, so you can see, so you can maybe spot them. But I stay quiet. I don't want to be like, I don't want it to be obvious for.
So you're
for
giving me
people.
like hand signals?
Yeah, and the direction.
Vince is gonna look where Ramon pointed. I don't see anything. I rolled an 11.
Yeah, but once someone points it out, isn't
You
it a little
get
bit more obvious?
advantage now?
We're gonna roll initiative now.
I don't know.
Oh, never mind.
Come on, at least one roll. of nine.
Initiative. All right.
D20 plus 3.
So I got a D8. I'm
7.
so
that's 8. Oh no, here come the bad rolls. They've
It's
been
spreading.
waiting for me, and here they are.
Just got a 4.
Oh,
So,
4?
we're
Vince
gonna
has a
die.
28 initiative.
Oh, there's long's not 20.
21. Yeah.
We're all gonna die.
Yeah. 28 initiative for Vince. I got to roll for Dagger. Did we both roll nat 20s there, Morg?
Yep. I did it without advantage.
You're siphoning all our luck, guy.
What did you get? What did you get, Sol? What did you get?
7.
7.
Still shit.
It's still better than Dagger Maw, who got a 6.
well, he's gonna pop up like 20s through the entire fight.
We're gonna have like Morg and Varenza, the only people getting like all nat 20s while we're all rolling below a 9.
Could one of you enter Soul's thing on his token?
I did it. I've already done it.
Gotcha.
Thank you, Matt.
Oh, hang on. I'll get rid of Diamond's token. Well, is Diamond in this?
Yeah, just give him an initiative of 1. That's fine.
This is Dex 1. I'll actually roll for him.
What'd you get, Grimorn?
Oh, come on. How come he gets a better
Oh,
one?
I just have 4. I'm pretty low now.
Roy.
That's okay.
That, I blame it on your heavy armor, but you don't have any.
No, I think it's more a matter that I rolled all the 20s that I have for the next week for other stuff to make an Oli sim.
Psycho Frog, What do you do?
God, the initiative is so scattered. I'm scared.
Uh,
Oh my god.
Brensa's gonna go and squeeze that fruit over her rocks.
It's going to be a while before it's my turn. Jeez.
I'm gonna have some poisonous rocks. I'm hoping.
Okay. Long. What do you do?
I use produce flames to hold the fireball in my hand and prepare to chuck it at somebody
Gotcha.
if somebody comes over with their little feet and blow darts.
Okay. Symponius pulls out the obsidian short sword that he got. Okay. And he's going to... He's going to lay down on the ground. Oh, I didn't mean to do
What
that.
now?
Wrong button.
Why is he getting prone?
All right. Why can't I tilt this? There we go.
Probably to avoid the darts.
He lays down on the ground with his short sword drawn. And his action's going to be the dodge action. And then Diamond is going to do the same thing. Lay down, dodge action. The elf is going to roll stealth.
Did you skip Morg? What?
No, I ready to action to I used produce flame and then I ready to action to throw it at one of the people with blow darts.
Ah, okay. Sorry.
Elf climbs the tree. Disappears into the leaves. All right. Cirque, stealth 18 is going to move in this direction. Two half moves. Well, no, I guess he can't do that. He'll just do one half move and a hide bonus action. Well, no, I can. Rogues can do that. All right. So, yeah. Over to hide behind this tree here. All right. The halflings, they fire. Blowguns. Oh, man. Another 8 damage to this running slave here. With 21 damage, this slave is going to collapse. Splat. Face in the dust. Let's see. A dart whizzes past this one, and then 2 more darts whiz past this one. Oh, miss. All right. The escape slave is on the run. Karik is going to look to Vrensa. Vrensa hasn't moved yet, so Karik will ready an action to jump and attack. Like a jumping attack at an enemy that comes within 60 feet.
I thought for a second that it was going to attack Varensa.
No. It's Karik is tribal and will follow the lead of whoever the pack mates are. So just sort of following on the lead of Rensa, who hasn't run into attack yet. Karik will also not run into attack yet. Madgut, what do you do?
I don't really see any threats, do I?
You cannot see the halflings; they are too well hidden.
In that case, I suppose I'm already stealthing. I'll take the dodge action. I'll wait.
So yeah, what do you do?
It's my turn. Okay. Will casting mirror image make me detectable?
Yes.
It
Well, I
reveals
already
you
rolled.
if you were invisible.
I already got a really low stealth, so I think I already am noticeable.
Yep, usually. Go ahead, cast your spell. multiple copies of Soul appear. Foomp, foomp. They're both very
Shadow
small. They're only 1/10 your scale.
Really?
Yeah, for some reason. They just spawned that
Oh,
way.
oh, it's just on the map. Okay.
All right, so you are mirror image. Did you want to move? That's your
Um,
action there.
No, not. There's not really much else I can do.
All right, you hunker down behind the tree. Daggermaw.
Shouldn't there be three duplicates? Yeah, there should be three duplicates.
Prince is gonna signal Dagger Maw to just hold position and charge. So Dagger Maw's gonna sit there and just kind of be ready to run out and chomp whatever comes in range.
All right. Silos whimpers. The fleeing slaves flee. The game lags.
All this happens in the more exciting game of Dark Sun.
Lag spikes. Innuendo. Big titty conversation. All of
Game
it
crashes.
from a game of Dark Sun.
Damn.
Tune in next time for our next campaign, The Darkest Dungeon.
What is going on tonight?
I really like that name, The Darkest Dungeon.
I remember I was playing a game of World War Z, and one of our conversations just turned into do all different kinds of animals have titties or not?
Do reptiles have?
No, they don't.
I don't know. It
Yeah, clarify that.
was just a question.
Okay, Chris, you see the slave is on the run. One of them drops dead right in front of your eyes there. The other one sees the first one go down in a heap, but keeps running. She's well on her way past those trees over there. What do you do? Gramorn, what do you
We
do?
have poisons, huh? And they're like, what is the distance here between us and them?
You could use the measurement tool there if you want.
Where is it? Actually, let me just use my character. Actually, oh,
Looks like 120, 115, 110.
105, 110. I will tell my friend over here about 100 yards away, that direction, so you guys can see it and prepare. For the time being, I'm gonna still hide and make sure I'm behind the tree, okay, and I'm fully covered.
Yep.
And I wait. Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh, actually, shit, I can't really help this guy. I'm gonna have to wait for this turn.
Back to the top, Psycho Frog.
Sorry, I was getting a snack.
This is an interesting tactical battle because the halflings are after those slaves and not even after you yet.
You're glitching out, Ninja.
Are the halflings even aware of your party? That is the question. They saw Sia pop up a bunch of mirror images, so they're aware of
Even if I
some of
did
you
do that,
guys.
they catch me.
Let's see. Range on a sling is 120 feet, but I can't see them yet, correct? They're still hiding.
Yep, you haven't spotted them yet. Halflings in tall grasses.
All right. Brenton knows there's something out there because obviously somebody's shooting darts, and there's that. So she's gonna ready another action. She's gonna ready action to use one of her poisoned or juiced, let's say it, rocks in her sling. The second something pops up that she can see.
All right. Let's see. Symponius is going to crawl along the ground, and he's going to move 15 feet in this direction towards the enemy. And Traxus says, "Where are you going?" And Symponius says, "I'm going to sneak up on him and attack from the side." And Traxus says, "Brilliant tactical move. I'll do the same thing." And together they crawl like worms along the ground. The elf has stealthed up into the tree. She's going to survey the field of battle and do nothing. All right. Hmm. Mr. Sark moves, hiding behind a tree. The halfling warriors are going to move. They're going to get here. All right, so they get within 100 feet of their target. Maybe. I think... What's that reading? 100. Yeah, they can all hit. All right. Miss. 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 Barely hit. 3 damage. Crit. Miss. All right. So the fleeing slave now has 10 damage from blow darts. One of the darts hit her in the ass. The other dart hit her right in the neck. Oof, that one looked like it hurt.
Wait, whose turn is it?
The halflings have not paid any mind to the party just yet. They're really trying to take down that escaped slave, and then maybe they'll turn their attention, although they're chattering at each other, and a couple of them have pointed at Sol over there. Karik continues to follow the lead of Varenza and doesn't do anything just yet, but is crouched down, ready to jump. Taruk, up in a tree. You have better line of sight. So, yeah, you actually would have advantage to try to spot these halflings if you want to look for them.
Yeah, sure. Do I have to roll?
Yep. It's your turn, so this would be your action if you're doing a perception check to look for them.
I mean, there's nothing better to do. Rolling. Oh, fuck, hang on. You said you had advantage?
Yep.
Let me try that again.
They're in the tall grasses, but because you have an elevated position, you can see them better than some of the others.
24.
All right. With a 24, you spot the halflings. A couple of them only have a stealth of like 18. So there's a group of halflings, and you can see that they've all got big blowguns, and they're trying to shoot down these escaped slaves here. They're probably hungry, looking for a meal. They took down one. They're about to take down another. 6 hungry halflings.
I like halflings. I really want to side with the halflings. I'm going to say to my allies, I spot a band of halflings over there. Perhaps if we could negotiate, we might escape with our lives. Yeah,
I
that
don't
was my
think I
action.
just eat us.
I am a friend to the halfling peoples. They will invite me in for hospitality. For you, I'm unsure.
Yeah. If they look sideways at me, they're dead.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm kind of far away. Can Sark talk to them?
Sark is sneaking around. You probably can't see him.
If it wasn't clear, I've ended my turn.
Seal, what do you do?
All right, so they already see me. Are they in shatter distance?
What's your range?
On shatter, I have it listed at 60 feet.
No, they're like 100 feet.
100. Damn.
110 to be exact.
Which one's the real you?
The one behind the tree. This
Yeah,
one.
Okay, closest to the tree. Yeah.
Closest to the tree.
It's already working. See, it's already working.
What I did,
Um,
I've turned all the bases normal color, and your base is pink, so that we know which is yours.
All right, so I'm going to Dissonant Whispers has a round. They're 120 feet away. You say, correct?
The closest one is 105 feet.
105.
You have movement. You can move up if you got a spell with a 100-foot
Yes,
range.
yes. I would like to move up, and then I'm going to cast Sleep. That's the only spell I have that actually goes that far, and I don't have any weapons. So Sleep, if I'm reading this correctly.
Now the farthest
5
one is 80 feet.
Can I cast Sleep on one target, or does it just automatically assume I'm casting it on the entire group?
It starts at the nearest target, and if you still have points, it goes to the last one.
Okay.
It's within 20 feet of a point you choose.
Roll 5.
Like- Within 90 feet.
Who wants to bet that all these are going to be ones? Oh, 25. I'm guessing that's nowhere near enough to even get one.
That was your 5d8. You got a 25.
Mm-hmm.
All right. 25. Let's see. You put to sleep exactly one halfling. What do you want to do? This one in the back here?
Yes.
All right. This
Are
halfling
you,
drops to the ground and starts snoring.
okay, that's my turn. I really,
So,
really can't do
You had 25 points. He had 20 hit points. You had 5 left over, but it wasn't enough to put any of the other halflings to sleep.
Okay.
But 1 is not bad.
more than I expected. Are these guys hostile? They are armed.
They are now. You just cast
It's-
attack still.
It's Sleep. How is that any?
It's not a hostile spell, per se.
What does
Oh my
Dagger Maw
God.
do?
Jeremy passed out, guys. Let's kill that guy.
I mean, they can use an
Yeah.
action to wake him up.
Yeah.
Wait, do you even
Lagging-
have sand, by the way?
You're lagging a lot. It's hard to hear what you're saying.
I bent over and picked up a grain. Yes.
That one's easy to get.
Or especially in the desert. It's my-
Well, you're in a forest, but you can get some stuff off the ground that'll pass for sand. And there's crickets here too. You could grab a cricket. That wouldn't be hard. Lots of bugs in this forest.
Brenso's gonna signal forward for Daggermaw. So Daggermaw's gonna go and move up to behind this tree and use the dodge action.
Should also point
Hit
out
the
that
tree.
scroll is sticks for drums.
All right. Silos whimpers. The fleeing slaves run. Almost off the map. Almost.
Just in time for T-Rex to eat them. Aren't there dinosaurs in Dark Sun?
Yeah, lots of them. Chris, it's your move.
Did you forget that one giant dinosaur that had the wagon, the war episode?
No,
Also
I mean
more-
like actual Earth dinosaurs, not made up giant lizards.
No,
Who's controlling Morg now?
they're all made up giant lizards, but they're dinosaurs.
Wait, it's more. He's in combat initiative already. And also long.
What do you
Yeah.
what do you mean? Who's controlling Morg? I've been talking for a while.
Oh, sorry. No, I was wondering what you're doing right now.
I am sneaking behind this tree line.
I'm gonna wait again.
You
Still.
wait.
And I make sure that I'm still fully covered.
Okay. Second front. What do you do?
So still haven't spotted any of them, huh?
You're welcome to roll perception checks on your turn.
Like when I tell them and point it to them, it doesn't help them to figure it out where the enemy is.
Well, yeah, that's why I've been doing my ready actions, but I still haven't seen anybody. So
Like
it doesn't help me any.
you're being pointed in the direction, but you still have to get a successful perception check to actually see them. Otherwise, you're considered blinded if you try to attack.
Might as well give it a shot, I guess.
But they're still chasing after the other one, right? Can we just like sneak away?
If you want.
No, still don't see him, so I guess I'll keep with my ready action.
Okay.
Blind fool!
Actually, hang on. Sia, did you succeed at spotting the halflings before you cast a spell?
Was there a perception check?
Yeah.
I'm
I'm thinking you might not have been able to even cast sleep on him because you never saw him.
Oh, well, can I make
If-
my turn?
Yeah, if he gets closer, can you do another one?
I already did a movement, so like, can I? Like, does my turn just get like Thanos? Like,
Well, roll a perception check. That determines whether you were able to do that at all.
oh my luck. Okay, let's see.
May the RNG gods ever be in your favor.
17.
Oh God, my ears.
Sorry.
All right. Yeah, you were able to spot one of them that had a bad roll. Okay. Where'd we leave off?
No idea. Dagamore? I think Dagamore just went, so we were moving on to Silas's turn.
Oh, Jaggermaw didn't go. Psychofrog or Vermin
Wasn't it just Long's turn?
went. Then Morg went.
Alright,
No,
then it's
Morg's turn.
Alright, then Morg's turn.
Yeah, Morg's turn.
Long.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna try to roll a perception check to see if I can see them from here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad.
You can't see the halflings in the tall grasses. They're too well hidden. All right. So Symponius crawls, Traxus crawls, Elf
No question there,
hides.
Ninja.
Yeah.
If they did some attacks, like doesn't taking them out of their stealth.
Not if they stealth after the attack.
Okay.
Okay, so they move. They move to here. And I don't think they can hit. All right. So they see that their quarry is running quite fast and is getting outside of their range. However, there's this other group of people over here. I'm lagging again. And this person wasn't supposed to move. They're asleep. They're over here.
These guys even seem aggressive.
All right, so they're unable to hit the slave, but maybe they can hit you.
I guess they don't care if you're friend with the halflings.
Well, they don't even
They-
see me. They don't even know I'm there.
No, but they don't like. They won't necessarily know that you're a friend if they're already attacking.
All right, so you are 70 feet from the halflings. 3 of them have line of sight on you and will take a shot.
So they are aggressive.
Let's see. One of them has 10 to hit. One of them has an 8 to hit. And the other one's got an 18 to hit.
Mirror image, though. I roll a d20. Wow. Yep, that still hits me. Nat 1.
Okay, so you still take a hit. The dart hits you, and you take 6 piercing damage. You now have a dart sticking out of your chest.
Fuck this game.
Damn your rolls.
Is
My
mirror image, is that a concentration spell?
mirror image? No, gladly.
Is that
Just a duration.
concentration?
Duration 1 minute. No
Oh.
concentration.
Good.
Okay, so
Like 6 damage, right?
Yep.
How do I change my current? Like whenever I click it, it just. How do I change my current HP?
What have you? How much damage did you take? 6.
Yes, like on like Ninja's character sheet, whenever I click it, like little thing in the like upper left hand corner, which is like a tattletale sign. Don't
I like
change this number.
In his character sheet.
yeah, you never edited on the character sheet. That's just your max HP.
Okay.
I'll change it on your figurine.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, just keep notes or something. Have a notepad. Get a little notepad like this. Normally, I'd recommend doing it on Tabletop Simulator, but you know, you know. Okay, so
Even
that was
mirror image-
them. Karik does nothing. Taruk.
Well, Sol is engaging in a fight with halflings. At least I'm under that impression. Who attacked him? This guy.
Some darts came flying from over there.
I'm going to. Should we fight the halflings? I really don't want to, but I also don't want Sol to die.
It's not too late. It's only 6 damage. Yeah, I've only cast sleep on them. I don't think they'd be 2.
You might want to assume that we're all gonna be attacking.
It's not too late for the diplomatic route if you're trying to go there.
Mad God certainly is, because of his backstory.
I'm gonna jump down from my tree. Oh, I really don't want to be in line of sight of those those halflings. I'm gonna jump down from my tree. I'll use. I don't need to mitigate the fall damage. I've got slow fall, so I'll just use my reaction for that. I'll walk over to the pile of souls because I don't know which one's real, and I will say, oh, souls are a bit small. Hang on. Whatever. I will say to them, do not engage in this. Do not engage in this fight. I do not want bloodshed between my people and my companions.
Are you a halfling?
No, I am not. Obviously not.
Adopted.
Essentially, kind of.
Understand?
Halflings are a friend to my people.
Okay, whatever you say, but I really don't want to waste this mirror image.
Then you should not have cast it, and you should have remained hidden. I'm gonna
Well-
go. What should I move? 5, 10.
Remain hidden. I was never hidden.
Don't forget to count the vertical distance. You were up a tree.
That's falling. That counts.
It
How
does.
high? How high was the tree?
I don't know. How high did you climb? 10 feet up?
Yes. Let's assume yes. Alright,
Yeah.
10, 20. No, sorry, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, I mean, I'm using a free action to talk to him, so fuck it. I'll just dash. There you go. I'm behind the tree with Varenza again. I'll climb up it next turn and hope that my ally doesn't friggin' attack again.
Okay.
Oh, we lost Cycle Rug. Welcome back, Cycle Rug.
Yeah. Boy, the internet is just not functioning well tonight, huh? We got mad lag. He probably can't understand us at all.
Headset died.
All right, see ya. It's your move. What do you do?
This thing that-
Welcome back.
I'm gonna just get behind cover and hopefully the diplomatic right man fucking goes. The diplomatic route goes well. That tree.
Below
That's
zero allowed, below zero denied.
I don't know what that is.
All right,
Yeah,
after
I'm
see it,
just
Dagger Mo.
get behind the tree.
Dagger Mo running in. Bark,
Also,
bark, bark,
guys-
bark, bark.
Guys, I have to go.
Yeah, we might be ending shortly here. We're having internet troubles and it's getting late.
Alright. Sorry guys.
Nah,
See
it's
you
fine.
later.
It's fine. I'll fill in for you.
Alright.
I'll
See you,
give.
Chris.
I'll spend the next 3 turns
good night,
giving
man.
bardic inspiration to people.
See you long. See you mad. See you ninja.
Yeah. See ya.
Did Sark join the other halflings, or is he just approaching them?
You don't know where he went. He started stealthing and he's moved away.
No, he's right there.
Did you roll a perception check?
Yeah, this is Dagger Moth. She sees him.
Yeah, Dagger Maw can see him. He is stealthily moving towards the halfling group.
I guess Dagger Moth is gonna hang tight.
What did Sol do?
So
It's technically his turn.
she'll keep dodging.
You told him not to fight the halfling, so he stopped.
Yeah, but doesn't mean he can't do something else with his action, like, oh, I don't know, move away from the halflings.
Typically, when a player's not here to play themselves, I'll take the dodge action.
Can you take the move action as well?
Nah, he's bait. Maybe they'll take shots at him. His mirror image can take it.
Except it didn't.
Well,
Except
not that first one. He just got unlucky. All right, Silos cowers. The fleeing slaves run. Chris, what do you do?
I want to see if this attempt of the diplomacy is going to work with them. I save my roll. If they start attacking after, then I'll cast a spell at that time.
Mm.
Anyone here good at illusion magic? Anyone know minor image? Silence image?
No.
No.
All right, Psycho Frog. What is Varenza?
I mean, same thing as before. Same thing we do every night. Pinky.
Whole lot of waiting around. Long?
Whole lot of waiting around.
Yeah, this is an iffy encounter. You're not sure if you want to fight or not.
If what? You cut out.
You guys seem unsure if you want to fight or not.
We are. Well, I don't want to. I don't want to, and I'm trying to convince the party not to either.
If we fight them, is like your whole entire your tribe or something gonna have like beef with all the halflings now?
Oh, this is kind of my bond. My bond is that I want to go home and do my I want to go home proudful of my people and all that. Like anything that puts that at risk, I definitely don't want to be excommunicated. Dear God, no. That's like a nightmare for my character.
How are they gonna find out?
Well, it's my entire attire. The mask that I'm always wearing is a sign that I am part of the organization that's friends with the halflings.
There will be no survivors.
Well, no, I have to believe that I did the right thing too.
It's life and death. Believe that we chose right. Wait, whose turn is it? Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to sneak crawl another 15 feet this way.
You doing the same thing as Symponius and Traxxas?
Yeah.
The belly crawl.
Technically, I went before them, so they're copying me.
Yep.
Alright, that's my turn. Oh, wait, can I like, since if I'm not doing an action, can I like dash crawl 30 feet?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. Elf hides, halfling warriors, and Sark meet up. There's some whispered tones. There's a little argument going on here. A bunch of high-pitched halfling jibber-jabber. I don't think anybody's
speak it.
close enough to overhear any of what they say in hushed tones. All right. After that, Karik. Karik is going to look around, and he's going to hunker down. He makes a new hide check, and his carapace is good and blendy, so he's got a 23 hide. And he is laying prone. Get low. After Karik does that, Mad God, behind the tree.
Yep, I'm going to attempt negotiations. I mean, we can't stay here forever, and if I want these as an ally, these guys as an ally, I got to talk to them. So, let's see how close I can get to them. Let me know when I get within murmuring distance. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
Yeah, you get to talk to him from there. Are you trying to not be overheard by your group, or what?
I'm trying to not be within clear shot. I don't want them to see me, and the first thing they think is, hey, look, a target, let's shoot it. So actually, I'm going to stay behind this tree. Can I hear them from behind this tree?
Oh, you can't make out what they're saying to each other because they're whispering. But you could shout at them from over there, yeah.
I'm going to shout at them in halfling language. What's a good thing to say? In
Don't
halfling.
shoot me, bro.
Don't shoot me. Noble halflings, in halfling, remember. Noble halflings, I ask for peace between our two tribes. I am what did I say it was? Hang on, I've got it up. It's fuck, no it isn't. Hang on, wait, 1 second. 1 second. 1 second.
You forget your name.
I gave my character a name.
His halfling name.
Farouk.
Vidal, yes. Right, okay, ready? Brave halflings, I am Vidal Lunar. I am a friend of the halfling people. I ask that you grant me and my allies safe passage through the forests, so that we may live to heal another day.
All right. Mr. Sark shrugs. The leader of the halfling hunting party is going to look at Sark and look at you. It's a little weird that you're speaking halfling. The leader of the halfling group, he's going to say in halfling, this is our kill. You can't have it.
We do not wish to keep you from your kill. We merely ask for protection and safe passage.
The halflings laugh. One of them says, the meat thinks it can get safe passage. One of the other ones says, but he speaks halfling. And did you mention your tribe?
Yes. Well, I mentioned that I was Vidal Lunar. I never made a tribe name. What's the... Do you want to think of one quickly? It's your game. I don't know what tribes exist.
I don't know any off the top of my head, but you could just say that you do.
There you go. I know that one.
Skasrolo? Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, so you say you are from the halfling tribe Skasrolo, and some of the halflings laugh and say, "You're too big to be a halfling."
There you go. I'll call it that. Scalbranil.
Scalbranil.
Uh, I am not. I am not halfling. The halflings owe a debt to, owe an ancient debt to my people, and we have served it, and we have lived in service for them for many years. I am simply I am an apprentice to their teachings, though I have gone through the ritual.
Well, the halflings look around at your party, and a couple of them say, "We got enough meat with that one. Let's get the body and get out of here." And Sark says, "I can't wait to get home." And some of them are like, "We're glad to have you back, Sarky." And Sark nods and says, "It was horrible trapped with all those stinking humans in that big tree." All right. So if you're going to... If everybody in the party agrees to the negotiation, they will take the body and leave, and they'll leave you alone.
Yeah, that's fine by me.
And that sounds fine to me. I mean, I'd have preferred we go back to their place and in safety, but I guess this works. Not dying.
Could you ask them if they've
Not getting
seen...
in a fight is good by me.
Could you ask them if they've seen the group of hunters that are looking for us?
Yeah. Do you know of any? Do you know the best direction and the best direction towards safety, my friends?
The halflings think the safest direction is into the deep forest to the northeast.
Yeah, that's because of where they live, so of course it's safe for them.
Yep.
You need to specify a bit more, Taruk.
What do you want me to say? Excuse me, can you show us the way out of the forest? Yeah, sure, it's that way, but as soon as you get out of the forest, you're gonna die because you can't live with the supplies you have. Anyway, good luck. Bye.
They're like, "Why would anybody want to leave the forest? You're insane."
Right now we have literally no options. Even if we escape, we're not going to be able to survive being outside of the forest. What we need is a safe place to go. I'm trying to get their village.
All right.
Well, we will be the guests of honor for a massive feast.
The halflings are going to carry this body, and they're going to carry it to the northeast where their village is. They're not incredibly welcoming to non-halflings, though. You might get a pass because you speak halfling as an oddity, but they certainly wouldn't... it wouldn't be a good idea to bring the whole party in there because you'd just likely get captured and eaten.
So we continue west as we were doing.
Okay. Morkan says, "No, we go west. Away from the halflings and the potential of shelter."
Yeah, I don't trust these.
I'm telling you, if we can make it to the road, we've got a chance of at least trying to meet somebody friendly on the road. Better than staying here where they're actively hunting us.
Hey, Ninja.
Yeah.
What happened to those the giant killer guards and mercenaries that we hired?
They were hired to go as far as the end of the coastline. So once you guys met up with Mogadishu and were escorted to Gulg, they parted ways with you there. They were expensive, but they helped you in that one battle against the giants.
They helped sell us as slaves.
Well, they didn't know anything about that.
And we paid for that privilege.
Right, so we're going more west. The combat's over.
You continue west towards the road, traveling through the forest.
First time I've seen diplomacy work.
Ninja, when can I make another check for water? Or is it just once a day?
Like a survival check for water?
Yeah.
I mean, we're in a forest.
They
I mean, I rolled one when we first started going, and it was only a 12, and he said that wasn't good enough.
Were we fed food and water before getting set out to whatever this hellhole is?
We were
Yeah.
given bread, water.
You were given bread and water. And this happened at night, so you were given a meal before you went out into the forest.
Okay, so it's daytime now, right?
No. It was nighttime when this started, so it's pretty dark out. This whole thing is the red moon hunt. It happens under the full moon, so it is definitely a nighttime hunt. Although it was only becoming dark, and so full darkness hasn't really set in yet. Although it's getting pretty dark. There are very long shadows stretching between the trees. There is water here. You haven't found it yet. Do you want to make another roll?
Yeah. If I
All right.
can, I'm gonna make it.
You've gone a ways. Maybe you'll find water in this part of the forest. You've traveled a bit, covered several
this is-
miles.
Can we like take a look in leaves that might be like upside down and stuff like that? That could have captured some water.
16. That ought to be good enough.
There's not much rain, but with a 16, you do hear the sound of a stream in the distance. Maybe Daggermaw hears it with his excellent hearing. Do you wish to head towards the sound of the stream? Find some water?
Yeah, I mentioned to everybody else there's water this way. There's a stream.
It's to the north, though, so instead of heading west to the road, you'll be detouring to the north a bit.
I think it might be worth the detour.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, we're not going to last long without water, even if it takes us closer to that other party that's north of us. It's not an option. We need water.
All right. So
We
you
should-
travel
We should
travel
keep our guards open.
half a mile to the north to where the stream is flowing. And you can see that there is a very, very narrow stream. Like, you could hop across it. It's maybe 5 feet wide at most, only a couple inches deep. And around it, there are several little puddles. Big puddles dot the area around the sort of outskirts of the little stream, as if maybe it rained at some point recently and left all these big rain puddles around near the water.
I'm going to do a perception check for dangerous fauna. Wolf, flora, and fauna. If my dice roller works. 22.
One of the puddles of water has some scrape marks near it.
Great marks, huh?
Scrape marks as if something was dragged into the water.
I think there's something in the stream, guys. We might have to fight for our water. Do we still have that quarterstaff
Yes.
stick? I'm gonna throw it in the water. See if anything reacts.
You
Hey, I gave you that.
You throw a stick in the water. Suddenly the stick is grabbed by a hulking form that rises from the water partially, grabs the stick with a powerful slap of its clawed hand, and drags it under the water. Moments
The
later,
hell
it
is that?
reemerges.
Crabs.
So what?
It's a Mr. Krabs.
It's actually a monster known as a bog wader. They live in deep puddles along the water's edge, and they feed on anything that comes to drink from it.
Oh,
We could just find a safer spot.
They're a lot like crocodiles. They hop up out of the water when you try to take a drink and bite your head off.
well,
Yeah, let's not drink there.
But you're not going to find another source of water anywhere in this area.
Yeah.
This is it. So if you want it, you'll have to
Yeah.
fight for it.
We should fight for it and feed from it.
Brent, yeah, Brent says like, dude, Thor, not only do we have water, we've got a meal, and we've got a fire cleric that can help us cook it.
All right. Do you like ping anything else, humanoids that are nearby? Because I don't want to like
Yeah,
get our meal interrupted then.
You can sense the halflings moving off to the northeast. I posted a
That's
picture
it.
of the bog wader there. That's what you saw emerge from the water briefly.
wait, is that a humanoid?
It doesn't count as a humanoid.
Does it count as an edible monster?
It counts
guess
as a monstrosity.
What
That's
the?
the D translation for Wizards of the Coast didn't know what the fuck it was, so it gave it a class.
It was awful looking.
Why do I have a Proteus over here again?
It was dealt. I had a bag and I was trying to search it, but I hit the deal button by
No,
accident.
I know. I got rid of that one. Now there's another one.
Well, get rid of that one too.
All right, delete. All right. I
You have
guess we
another
roll
stick?
initiative. So I say there's only the only other humanoids in the area are halflings moving away.
All right, then we can probably fight with this without it getting interrupted. You have another stick.
Yeah.
I guess I'll
That's
reset the initiative thing and everybody can roll it.
I guess
Well, it's out of the water now, right? It's like
No. It emerges briefly to make an ambush attack, and then it goes right underwater again. So it was only there just for a moment, and then it's gone, leaving nothing but ripples on the surface.
If we get another stick or something to lure it out again, can we all like ready action smack it with ranged attacks? Do we have ranged attacks besides maybe like me and I think Ferenza, you have one? You have a sling or something?
Yeah, I've got something.
And I assume what Grimoire, you can like shoot some fire magic.
Yep, I can start an attack.
I think I might be the only one, but just and me and Traxxas might be the only ones that don't have ranged magical attacks.
I don't have any ranged attacks.
You don't have any
Well,
like
then you're
shurikens or
gonna-
throwing rocks?
I might be able to throw a rock. Oh fuck! If I throw
Throw
a rock,
rocks, like dope monk shit.
yeah, it's even weirder. It's a simple weapon, so it would count as a monk weapon. I could just pick up a rock and do the same damage of it as a dart.
There you go.
Pretty funny.
Rocks are not simple weapons. Rocks are improvised weapons.
I entered Sia and Traxxas's initiatives. Oh wait, this is Taruk's. Where's? Sorry, my
yeah.
ears.
All
Where's
right,
Traxxas?
mine
This
is-
one.
But the change my thing.
Yeah,
Hey.
sorry. I was hitting the wrong one.
All right, my initiative is 6.
Okay. Now, it's 11:45. It's a bit early to draw this to a close, but because we've got a couple missing people, maybe we should call it there, and then we'll have this combat when we start next week.
All right.
Yeah, sure. We should probably finish rolling initiative first.
Yes. Roll your initiative, and we'll be ready to start combat right when we come back.
Sol's not here,
And
so
gives
I already rolled
Ninja
for him.
time to come up with a-
Mine is it.
Well, I need to look for a bog waiter model. I don't have anything that's bog waiter-ish. It's kind
Yeah.
of a weird figure. I don't know.
and you can come up with you can find a nice stream with puddle kind of battle map.
No. I got it. Hang on.
what, a
How do you
miniature?
spell that?
Hang on.
Who put sod next to my name?
Who?
Like, on my little thing, on my little section of the board, we've all got our names in front of our,
The
in front of
tag,
our
you think?
faces. For some reason, my one said, "Sod God Minion."
Sod God.
Yeah, and I know it was right. I didn't type it in wrong. I remember it being right. So the fuck,
Slodgrod.
Sod Mod Minion. Sod is an insult in in English.
Sod off.
Yeah, sod off, mate.
Look,
Sod off, mate. You fucking dick cheese.
there be a stream.
In my
I thought
English,
it was a
it means
shotgun.
dirt.
Oh, I saw something really funny earlier. Hang on. I might be able to find it.
So let's see. How would you guys be approaching this? You'd probably be a bit of a ways back. The elf would be hanging way to the back. Symponius would be here, marching alongside Traxxas. Karik will be following Varenza.
Oh, the elf is actually following us?
Safety in numbers. She'll probably ditch you if you get to the road out into the open desert where she can find some of her allies. But here, you guys are like human shields. If the nobles attack, they'll attack you, and she might be able to escape in the melee.
I vote we kill her.
Of course, none of this has been verbalized. She hasn't said a word to almost anybody.
Oh, the tricree. There's an elf in our group?
The elf was one of the prisoners that was sent off into the wilderness as part of the hunt. She didn't agree to join your group, but she's been following anyway on her own. But she hangs back and she doesn't talk to anybody, and she doesn't help in combat. She's just around nearby. Karik will help if Varenza indicates that Karik should help. Or if Varenza attacks, Karik will follow to attack as well.
It might be interested in some health brain, you know?
Symphonius hasn't done much of
brain.
anything yet. And where's my merchant? Here he is.
God, is that's the thing we're fighting? That thing that looks like fucking the ocean man? You know, that thing.
Yes. I mean, it's
How do you-
sort of a bony creature from the Black Lagoon.
How do you spell it?
What, the creature?
Yeah.
It's a bog wader. He wades in bogs.
I thought you said bog waiter, as in a waiter that gives you your food while you're sitting in a bog.
Yeah.
It's order the shrimp.
I put it in the chat, Chris.
And let's see.
I believe Sir would like a bit of cocktail salmon.
I think the mirror image is going to run out by the time you
That
get
thing-
here.
Yeah, that thing looks like there's a lot of edible parts on it.
You're looking for meat. Give me that meat.
What is that thing?
Hey, as
Alright.
long as it's not like a sentient humanoid, I don't think I'd feel all that guilty about eating it.
So Sol has lost both his mirror image and his sleep. Oh no, wait, mirror image is a second level, so let's change that.
Keeping track for him in case he forgets.
Uh-huh. Oh, I'm trying to, the button's not working.
That's easy to do from week to week.
That worked out. I didn't have too
Ah.
much more. You skipped over a bunch of my content. I wasn't too happy about that, so I had to pad some of the other stuff a bit. I can never fully expect what you guys are going to do.
Expecting us to just
'Cause,
get
like,
break for it for the
Sometimes,
making a break for
sometimes,
the road to back to Ultra Route.
yeah. Well, it's like you can be really cautious sometimes, and you can be really uncautious other times. So I was unsure whether you would rush directly towards things or if you would try to avoid them. So I left it open-ended where you could do either. And I had enough things going on where, depending on what you did and where you went, there'd be something to interact with. Although, you'll be disappointed to learn that what you skipped was a whole lot of free equipment that was supposed to make up for the fact that you had all of your equipment taken away from you. So you guys avoided getting some equipment. Good for you.
Well,
Where did
I
I
mean-
avoided that?
You did an excellent job avoiding that whole scenario.
Okay.
Yeah, but we didn't get anything for it.
Right.
Just our safety.
I mean, as far as
Oh, are you talking
Brent's
about
is
the
concerned, that
oh.
if we would have fought the nobles, we would have gotten their shit.
Well, I want to fight the nobles. I don't know why
Assuming
we're not
assuming we won. Because we ran the hell away because
Because Varenza doesn't have a weapon. What's his name? Actually, no. Is that it? Is that the only downside?
So
Everybody
early
has
on,
a
there were
weapon.
there were
It's
two
not-
groups. There was a group of slaves and there was a group of hunters right near the entrance where you guys entered in. And had you moved towards the group, you probably would have had a combat if you moved towards it immediately. But what you did is you avoided it, which means that the slave group and the hunter group encountered each other, and they had a battle. And then all of those humanoids disappeared off Vrenz's senses because in the battle, like, most of them died. So there's just sort
There
of
was
like
a pile
a.
of loot out there somewhere.
You guys could be like battlefield scavengers where you just come across a field of dead bodies and loot the corpses. But you left that long behind. You're miles and miles to the west of that now. So I'll have to come up with some other way to re-equip you guys that's out to the west of where you're at.
I guess we can officially now start wiping our old equipment off of our character sheets because I don't think that stuff's coming back.
Well, I would recommend putting all of the things on a list because they haven't ceased to exist. They exist in the treasure room of the Queen of Gulg. They're in
Fair
Gulg,
enough.
and there are ways to get it back.
So when we get, so one day when we're level 20 and we want to take out a sorcerer king, we can get our level 6 gear back.
You guys can.
And
I'm
it's like, hey, guys, you remember this? This was my very first enchanted bow. Oh my god, the memories.
Well, you do have some political pull. Maybe you could go back to Tyr and ask Tithian to write a strongly worded letter to the Forest Queen saying, hey, give my underlings shit back or I'll go to war with you.
Fight for our level 6 gear.
I mean, he's not a sorcerer king. He doesn't have the powers of a sorcerer king. He's just the king.
No.
He's got
but
an
he
army.
does he could do, he's got an army and he could just do an iron embargo on gold.
I mean, you guys could convince him that Gulg is weak and it's time to conquer it and take its forest. You do have that kind of influence where you could go in there and make suggestions. Just saying. Maybe you develop a vendetta. You really don't like Gulg because of the way they betrayed your trust and entrapped you into this death game.
No, I'm more pissed off about the person who sold us into slavery again.
Mignon of Asticles. Yeah, she did trick you.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to do anything to annoy the halflings, so I'm against going against Gulg.
The halflings hunt the Gulgans too, you know. It's not like
Yeah.
they have
Everybody's
an
just
alliance. The halflings hunt anybody that enters the forest. So
Well, I see it as the sorcerer queen is the main reason that the forests are so, full of life.
true. Yes, she is the Captain Planet of this world. And I don't mean the friendly cartoon Captain Planet. I mean like the
The
funny or die Captain Planet that just murders people.
Galadriel with the one ring.
Yeah. Well, there's like a really funny Captain Planet skit on Funny or Die where he turns people into trees. He's just going around turning everybody into trees.
Not seen that one.
It's really funny. It's got Don Cheadle as Captain Planet, which makes it even funnier.
You should see the sexual
Isn't there
lobster.
a Rick and Morty where there's a female Captain Planet that goes completely ape shit?
Yeah.
I don't think I saw that one.
Planetina.
But yes, I remember her.
Sounds good though.
Yeah,
Oh,
it is. It is.
Morty goes apeshit and kills the kids that summon her, like the kids that used to summon Captain Planet, takes all of their rings, and the only reason he really does that is because Planetina becomes his girlfriend, and he doesn't want them getting in the way of that.
Nice.
It goes dark.
Yeah, Morty's banging Captain Planet,
Like
who
Morty,
happens to be a teenage girl.
Planetina.
like Morty gets the ring of air, puts it on his hand, then he jams his hand into the mouth of one of these children.
It explodes it.
Air, and it explodes their head from the pressure.
Awesome.
Hmm
You know, there's an actual weapon that does that in real life, Morg.
Yeah.
Or Madyard.
The shark
It's,
knife.
it's a shark spear.
I thought it was a knife. It's got like a CO2 cartridge in it, so it injects freezing cold CO2 into the wound and explodes the shark from the inside.
Yeah, they make it a knife and they make it like a little like spear type of thing. Same idea.
Yep.
It's a sharp object that's got little holes, and when it penetrates the skin, it releases a compressed air charge, it explodes the wound. Into this
That would
big
be a horrifying
gaping
way to
crater.
die if somebody used that on a person. The wound from that
It's
would
been done.
be gross.
It's been done.
What does it do? It injects something, or
So, it's a
basically
knife.
think of there's little holes in it.
Yeah.
Stick it in the thing.
Mhm.
You hit a button, and it discharges a compressed air, compressed CO2
Oh.
canister through the air holes into the wound very fast.
So it gets
And the
extremely
air has
cold
nowhere to go,
and it inflates.
and boom.
yeah. So somebody who was a complete savage decided to create like an awful weapon like.
Well, you know, for
No.
sharks,
That exists in
It-
real life.
it is a
It's
shark
a
killing
real
weapon.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a real thing in real life. They
Done.
use it for self-defense against sharks, and people
Somebody that
have
has-
been murdered with it in real life.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I feel like of all the ways to go, that might be one of the worst.
No, I've seen what happens after people get burned alive, and
Oh.
that is the worst way to go.
What about eaten by ants? That's probably worse.
It's certainly slower.
How about having your heart slowly pulled out through your penis? How about having all of your organs slowly be pulled out through your penis one at a time
Hmm?
until you eventually,
Funny enough, I've got a story about that.
Oh god, okay, bye. Bye everyone. Good D&D session. See ya.
Bye, guys.
That's a big no thanks.
There's one thing I need to establish though. Can Krias, can you spawn in another version of what's his name? Soul's character, I guess. Soul? Or is it Ferb now, or has he changed it again?
It was Sky, and then it was Soul.
All right.
What character is it again?
Let's
The bard.
The bird.
I can't
Oh,
find
the
it on
bard,
the table
yeah.
anywhere.
Yeah, I'll have to find it. What's his name again in the game? Soul?
Yeah.
Soul.
Good night.
There you go.
Cheers.
And good night to you, Twitch. Out in Twitch land.